Sunday afternoon was no fun for you, Heat Nation. I know it. I get that. But I do have a moment we can relive before we fully move on to this evening's task. How about Victor Oladipo's bounce pass between the legs of Hornets rookie Mark Williams on the move to Bam for the throwdown? If you missed it, we have it for you. If you've seen it, if you've heard it, can you really enjoy it enough? Let's go.
I don't think anyone was expecting it, really. That's usually when those kind of things work. I was lucky enough to get it through his legs and get it to Bam.
He read it perfect. At that point, I got to finish the play, and then I'll celebrate.
He dealt with it perfectly. Luckily, he didn't get too overwhelmed about the pass.
Bounce pass between the legs of Florida Bam. I got to see a replay on that one. And I have to apologize to JT Thor. At my angle, I thought it went through his legs, and it was that of Williams. It does not diminish the fact that that pass was absolutely awesome. Tonight will be game 26 for Oladipo. If he qualified for ranking, he would be fifth in the NBA in assists among reserves. He would need about 6 more games to get there. He is the top assist man among Heat reserves. We'll take that, averaging nearly 4 dimes a game. With the marching band, with the smoke, with all the noise, I need an assist from Tommy Togg. My man, take over.
Well, Jax, what is Ohio State playing in the nightcap? Who dots the I around there these days in a basketball game? I don't think I can ever remember hearing a marching band at a basketball game, but many thanks. Very special spot for him growing up, even with the band in the background. And like Thursday night will be for me, having started my career in the New York area. However, no need for nostalgia at the moment. However, there's a history lesson here. This is the 124th meeting between these teams in year number 35 in team history. Like anything else, there were highs and lows. At the start, the Heat, as they did most places, faltered to the tune of 12 straight losses in the first 14 meetings, including the first 9. And as it's been many times when Pat Riley took over the reins, things changed and Miami began having success. Lots of it, including a 20-game winning streak at 601 Biscayne Boulevard, which, hard to believe, only ended last year when the Heat were bludgeoned by 26 without Bam or Jimmy. Well, with very few exceptions, there really haven't been that many huge meetings between these two. Sure, when the greatest Cavalier of all arrived, of course, you had the LeBron-Dwayne pairing, and when they joined forces in 2010, there was the infamous return in December that folks in the traveling party still speak of in Northern Ohio. When the soon-to-be all-time leading scorer went back home 8 seasons ago, things became feisty at times. But as far as a rivalry, well, if you use Coach Riley's thought process that you can't be a rival until you meet in the playoffs, it's not. Of the 14 teams in the conference, the Cavaliers are the only ones Miami has not played in the postseason. Sure, in 2016, it was realistic. 2018, even last year. But Orlando once, Toronto once, Chicago 7 times, and Boston 5, and not these guys ever over time. But again, there's the thought they might, being so close to one another in the standings entering this evening. Coming off a tough loss to start this odyssey just a few days ago, the third in the last 4 away from South Florida has Miami in an enviable position tonight, needing to bounce back quickly, as difficult as that's going to be. The players to a man the other day said they love challenges. This then could be exactly what they need, as it's as big as it gets with these next 3 opponents. We raised the bar as well, welcoming Alejandro Solana, and I agreed with Eric Spoelstra after Friday's game with Orlando when he said, we did a good job at not looking at the Magic's record. And I assume many tried to forget the Hornets were 14-35 going in the other day, but allowed them to get too much too early and too often. Is it crucial to get back to your defensive tendencies to be able to have these Cavaliers?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, this is a Cleveland team that does pretty much everything well. And at home, Tommy, they're incredible. 21-5 this season. The second best winning percentage at home out of anybody in the NBA, or third best after yesterday. So the Cavs, good team at home. They can score the basketball. We know all too well about their backcourt as well. Darius Garland already lit the Heat up for 25 earlier this season. Bottom line, it's a really, really good basketball team. And the Heat, their identity is defense. No matter what else can go right for them this season, they can always rely on their defense, especially after December. They've been one of the best defensive units in the NBA.
Without getting too dramatic, even after losing on Sunday while Cleveland was winning at night, this still is a long way to go as far as standings are concerned. Yet, can you ill afford a second loss to a team like this who you're in the running with? So in a situation like this, it could be, hey, it's all about us. Eric Spoelstra says it all the time, but it's also about them.
Yeah, and can you ill afford? Tommy, the reality, like you're saying, is there's still so much time left. There's still so many games left, 30 games left in the season. So much can happen. Well, between anybody, right? Somebody in the 8th seed or somebody in the 1st seed. So, this game in the grand scheme of things, does it mean that much when we're talking about the playoffs come April 15th? Maybe not. But I will tell you, individual wins throughout a season can really turn and flip the script on a team. And right now, the Heat, they're trying to turn things around. They're trying to play more consistent basketball. And when you talk about what happened the other night on Sunday against Charlotte, you come up now with an opportunity to not only rebound from that loss, but to play a team that's ahead of you in the standings and a team most believe is a better basketball team and a more legitimate contender. This could be one of those games where you win a big game in Cleveland, and you start feeling a lot different about yourself moving forward.
Well, the Heat welcome back Jimmy Butler to the lineup, as you know, from back soreness that had him sitting out the game a week ago tonight against Boston. Since then, 29 points, 28 points, 21 of 31 from the field. And the first thing that scared me looking at the injury report last night is questionable with a quad contusion, but the best news is he's back in the lineup. So do you expect the same Jimmy Butler out there attacking this team like he has the last couple?
Absolutely. Go to the rim. That's what Jimmy Butler does. That's what's working from. That field goal percentage is unbelievable. And it's because the types of shots, that shot selection from Jimmy, his basketball IQ is so high, and he knows where his bread and butter is, Tommy. It's right around the rim. He's one of the best at drawing fouls. I see no reason why Jimmy would have to turn to more outside shooting tonight against a Cavs team. While, yes, they have a pretty good front court, but it doesn't compare to some of the other front courts Jimmy Butler's had success with already this season.
Well, when these teams met in November, you mentioned it, Darius Garland, a double-double with 25 points. But Cleveland's bench in that contest, I realized they ran away and hid early in the game, but still, you had Osman getting 20. He also had 29 to tie his career high on 29 against the Clippers. We always add what is desired from the second unit of Miami. They're all healthy, but even with that in mind, more importantly, Cleveland's got a really good group coming off the bench. How much you have to match that tonight with your type of play that you come up with?
What was interesting in that one was the amount of three-pointers they got from off the bench. They ended with 13 as a unit, but Osman went off. And when the Heat in the second quarter and in the third quarter were just outscored by a wide margin, it really came because Miami was unable to answer those three-pointers from Cleveland. So, I mean, I think tonight the Heat this season, as a large sample size, when their bench scores around 30 points, their record is much better. Speaking about the Miami Heat, and the other night against Charlotte, you saw it where their bench just couldn't help them in the scoring category. Tonight's one of those nights where you're hoping you're going to get the performances from Max Strus, maybe Gabe Vincent, and certainly Victor Oladipo. The Heat need their help scoring, and especially tonight against a tough Cavs team.
Well, strangely enough, the only player who was in Cleveland that was on the second group that night was Orlando Robinson, who played. Highsmith had a little bit of time too, but Vincent, he was injured. Oladipo still hadn't started playing yet. Strus was in the starting lineup. They gave you numbers on Sunday. You mentioned this, but the way they shot the basketball, Victor and Gabe, 7 of 19, 2 of 9, Max 1 of 5 from 3. Is the area around now about the time you hope these guys are starting to gel as a group, that they can start not only knocking down threes, but doing so many other things as a group?
Absolutely. And the reason why is because your starting unit has started to see more cohesion moving forward, especially in the last couple games where you're finally getting Kyle Lowry, Jimmy Butler, Bam, Caleb, and Tyler Hero on the floor together. That allows for the second unit now to build some cohesion as well. This is around that time where you finally start to realize what's going to work and flat out what's not going to work. And you feel right now like the Heat with Strus, with Gabe, and even Haywood Highsmith and Victor Oladipo, they've got a pretty good core coming off the bench. Some really nice rotation players that all fill certain things the Heat need. The problem has been, like you mentioned, consistency. This is around that time when they got to start really making it work down the stretch of the season.
Well, good news in the last 3 games defensively for Miami. They forced 56 turnovers, winning the battle in each one of the games. Now, the last time they played, the Cavaliers turned the ball over 19 times. Does Miami have to rely on that to have a good opportunity to get some easy buckets and some, easy points given the situation they have against them?
Yeah, I think so. And there's certain things Miami can rely on tonight. It's getting to the rim, it's the outside shooting, and it's even mid-range shooting, which at times this season has helped them out of some bad spots. But I just think the offense as a whole has to be in sync tonight. They have to find the rhythm early and don't allow, like the other game against Cleveland, where I know they were shorthanded, but by the end of the half, they were down in a big way. That can't happen tonight because the crowd gets into it, and this is not a team you want to be down in a hole in early in Cleveland.
Well, there's some that believe that Cleveland, like Miami, can compete for a title come springtime. Now, we know the Heat will ride its defense to try to be successful, not only then, but tonight as well. to be considered real contenders, what might Cleveland have to do to try to share in that as they're trying to get to know each other as well? Start out the season like gangbusters. They've had problems with, and of course, injuries that have really knocked them down a couple of pegs in the standings right now. Is it a lot of the same questions Miami might be asking when you look at Cleveland?
I think so. A lot of people are looking at the trade deadline, and there's questions and rumors flying for pretty much every team, but the Cavs and Miami are right now in that spot where they're the 5, the 6 seed. How can they improve their roster? Do they want to? Has it just been because of injury that has held them back? Those are all questions the front office for both teams have to answer. But yeah, you're looking at a Cavs team that clearly made the big addition they needed to propel them in the Eastern Conference. It worked early on. Because of injury, it's kind of held them back now over the past, or it's dropped them a bit in the standings, but they're probably looking at a situation where they feel like that window has opened right now.
Up next, we let it spow. Jax chats with Heat head coach Eric Spoelstra in a matter of moments. This is the Miami Heat audio experience.
This is Jason Jackson with the Miami Heat, and I'm here to introduce you to Accordis, preferred partner of the Miami Heat. Accordis provides the latest technology to help us and many more enterprises like yours to thrive with their solutions for networking, managed printing, IT security, and more. They hold one of South Florida's largest authorized partner networks, partnering with Cisco, Microsoft, Samsung, LG, Xerox, Dell, HP, and dozens more. Accordis gives your business the fast and effective tech game plan it needs to continue to win. To start winning with us, contact Accordis today at 1-888-331-3134 or visit them at www.accordiscorp.com.
Injured in a crash? You deserve Anajar Levine. We stand up to the big insurance companies. They want you to settle for a fraction of what your case is worth, but we'll fight to get you the maximum money for your injuries. Experience the Anajar Levine difference. Call me, Glenn Levine, at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733 for a free consultation and take back control of your life. Main office, Fort Lauderdale.
You love watching, following, and sometimes even playing the game. Don't ever let an injury keep you from it. Let the all-pro staff at Baptist Health Orthopedic Care, the official sports medicine provider of the Miami Heat, get you back to what you love. Visit baptisthealth.net/ortho for more information. Doesn't it feel good to know you can go where the pros go?
Hot wings, hot and sour soup, and a hot fudge sundae. Your neighbor's DoorDash order for Miami Heat game days has gotten superstitiously specific. But hey, every order on DoorDash is a win for local businesses and Dashers. And if you're superstitious, it puts the Heat on a hot streak too. Score one for the neighborhood on game day with DoorDash, official partner of the Miami Heat.
The Miami Heat audio experience continues. Let's get back to the pregame show.
Communication is the easiest way to get through it. And I feel like as long as me and my teammates communicate, we can run any coverage. And as long as we're on the same page.
Bam Adebayo realizes they've been on more often than not. On their previous visit, though, to Northern Ohio, they were apparently looking at another book. Hi, everybody, and welcome to the second of four in this Eastern Conference road swing that makes a stop in Northern Ohio for the second time this year. Your Miami Heat at the Cleveland Cavaliers. Two more in a three-day span in the Miami-Dade Arena coming up in March. As the rumor mill was spinning in July and August, there were their share of destinations that Utah might send its all-star scorer. At a minor league baseball game in Brooklyn, when Donovan Mitchell threw out the first pitch, he had his share of chairs to come home in New York. And, of course, there were others. Yet it didn't seem Cleveland was in the equation. Then came early September, and the rest is history. As expected, Mitchell is contributing at a high clip, a career-best 28-plus points per game, 48% for the field, also a high. Yet in missing 6 of the last 8, the team has faltered somewhat in his absence. Jax chatted with Heat head coach Eric Spoelstra about the new-look Cavaliers coming on the heels of the contest 2 days ago in Charlotte. Getting good news today about Miami's walking wounded as they're ready to go. Jax?
Tommy, thank you very much. Coach, there was a couple question marks. We found out that obviously that Jimmy was going to be okay, but still waiting on Gabe's availability. What's your latest on that?
Yeah, it's his ankle. He will go through his routine, hopefully with the intention to play, but we won't know until he actually goes through his routine and then visits with the trainers. Everybody else is ready to go.
Hopefully he's there for you as well. As for Cleveland, they are absolutely insane at home. They've been kind of up and down recently overall, but when they play in this building, they are super comfortable. What makes them uncomfortable?
Well, you have to play good basketball on both ends of the court. I mean, we know that they have a great defense. We have a great defense. So, there's going to be a lot of moments in between that are really critical for both teams. They've been, I guess, 5-5 in the last 10, but Mitchell's been out, a handful of those games. When he's been healthy and the rest of the main guys have been healthy, they've been one of the best teams in the East. So I think it's a good challenge for our team right now.
Saw a few of them go in for Tyler for the first time in a while from a consistent standpoint throughout a game. So anything you've noticed with him, or is it just this is what happens sometimes? There's stretches where you're uncomfortable or you're not getting to what you want, or teams are taking it from you and you have to find the next level.
Yeah, sometimes rhythm is something you can't control. What we talked about is we can win games regardless of whether we're playing with our A game, B game, C game, whether guys feel comfortable, whether they feel confident, whether they feel like they're in rhythm. Certainly we'd like to have as many guys trending in the right direction with that. But as with any score in this league, there'll be some patches of the season where the ball just doesn't seem to go in. But I thought those moments in the second half were really important for Tyler. I think we got him some easy looks. I think there were a couple one more passes, good to great. That always helps a guy when you get an easy one, you see it go in. The bottom line is his scoring is critical for us. So as a basketball team, we're just going to continue to work to try to get him easy looks and get him in his comfort spots.
What's the proper disposition, mindset going into a game this time of year with the team that's right in front of you, particularly when you're going head to head because obviously of ties and trying to pass them and get beyond them?
Yeah, our guys are not oblivious. I mean, our locker room, we have a bunch of really competitive guys.
Yes, you do.
So we're also coming off of a very disappointing loss, and we know where we are in the standings. We don't obsess about it every single day, but I think it is important at this time of year to at least have awareness of who the teams are that you're tracking. And Cleveland's one of the teams that we're tracking. They're just ahead of us. So we're looking forward to it. It's a tough building to play in, but I think these kind of environments bring out the best in our team.
Oftentimes you have to, because of the way this business works, share with us your thoughts about the profession and how hard it is and how different teams deal with it. How refreshing is it that Coach Bickerstaff has had a chance to kind of pull this thing back to, not necessarily where it was when LeBron was here, but to a place where everyone in Cleveland can be hopeful?
Yeah, I think they built a plan. I think the front office and the coaching staff are very aligned, and they had some rough patches, at first, and they just stayed the course. And that's what you want to see in this profession. It is tough, to coach and to manage a lot of different things. And when you have that alignment, with the front office and the ownership group, that makes all the difference in the world. And, JB is a heck of a coach. I've known him for a long time. It is great to see him. He's bounced around, a bunch of different places, but now he's in a place where they believe in him. And he's really given them something to build on.
Always enjoy hearing you talk about coaches. Appreciate the time. Good luck tonight.
Okay. Thanks, Jax.
Tommy, back to you.
Well, thank you, Jax. I like to hear him talk about coaches as well. Let's welcome in Alejandro. He's going to talk about centers. Bam, when these teams met in November, just returned to the lineup after sitting out a couple. He did fine, 21.6 boards. Sunday in Charlotte, 17-4 as he were out rebounded by 11. They lost on the battle of the boards by 19 in the previous meeting in Cleveland. As well as the Heat has played down low lately, how big does that become in this matchup?
I think it's huge. You're going up against a team right now that's not the best rebounding team. They're 24th in the NBA in total rebounds. So tonight is a good opportunity to not hurt yourself on the glass. And it starts with Bam Adebayo, right? I mean, he's your center. He's the biggest guy on the court, usually for the Miami Heat. He's done an incredible job this season, truthfully, Tommy. He's averaging a double-double. He's leading the team in rebounds. So you expect him to lead the way in that category. But when you're going up against a team right now that's played as well as they have at home, and you know how good they are.
With every slap shot, sack, and buzzer beater, they're closer to winning. But we're not talking about the players. We're talking about the bettors of Betway. New customers can get up to $250 back in free bets on their first wager. Visit betway.com/offer. Betway, for the sport of it.
For new customer offer, must be a new verified Betway customer over 21 and present in Ohio. Minimum deposit of $10. For details, see full terms and conditions. Free bet funds are not the same as cash and are subject to restrictions. Visit betway.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Great Lakes Brewing Company and Giant Eagle want to give you the ultimate Cavaliers game experience. You can win a courtside box to watch the Cavs in action at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse on March 26th. This grand prize pack includes premium food and beverage, Cavs and GLBC swag, a $200 Visa gift card, and a $50 Uber gift card, so you and 5 of your friends can root for the home team in style. For entry details and your chance to win, visit your local Giant Eagle store. Must be 21 or older. No purchase necessary. Please drink responsibly.
Let's go get them again. This was 40 years of the making. The New Edition Legacy Tour. Chart-topping hits together and on their own. They're bringing some of their friends with them too. It's Keith Sweat. And it's the reunion of Guy with special guest Tank. Tickets on sale now. Visit bpctickets.com. Brought to you by the Black Promoters Collective.
We're here with Rich Klaban. Rich, I see your selection of Fords is growing.
That's right, Bill. This month, choose from a wide selection of new 2022 Escapes, $3,000 off MSRP, or F-150 pickups, $7,000 off MSRP.
Wow. Rich, why Klaban?
Family owned and operated for 50 years with a team of people who care, doing what's best for every customer, earning their trust every day.
Experience the difference at the Klaban Auto Stores. Visit Klaban.com.
This is Jared Allen. You're experiencing Cavs basketball on the Cavaliers Audioverse.
Cavs and Heat are on the floor getting ready for basketball here at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. Cavs will continue the homestand Thursday night. The Memphis Grizzlies will be in town. That will be a 7:30 start on Thursday. Wow, an interesting matchup tonight as the Cavs at number 5 and the Heat at number 6 go at it. Let's go upstairs to check in with Jim Jones and look at tonight's Keys to Victory, brought to you by your local Toyota dealer. And Jim, we look at the Cavs before we focus on tonight. During our post-game show the other night, you revealed that as you're up in the Joe Tate Perch, that Donovan Mitchell, after the game, he was back on the floor doing some work. Your thoughts about that?
Well, I just think it shows his dedication. You know, we talk about it, but I don't think our fans really understand. This guy came off of an injury. We're past the midpoint. He played the other night, but he didn't play long. JB said, why? Why'd you play him? You're up 25. And then he came back out. And Mike, when we started our broadcast, he was out there for about 45, maybe 50 minutes. And he wouldn't move from a 3-point spots unless he made 5 in a row. And he went around 3 times. Wow. I mean, this guy is working so hard. I mean, it just shows you, Faithful, that if you're dedicated to something and you love it and you work at it, you're going to get great results, not good results. You get great results sooner or later.
Well, he is special, no doubt about that. You know, Jimmy, look at tonight's game, and there are 82 games in this season, and one regular season game doesn't really, in the scheme of things, doesn't mean a whole lot. But I look at tonight, Jim, both teams are coming off a day off. Both teams look to be about as healthy they can be. We know Jimmy Butler's going to play tonight. This should be a good kind of barometer test tonight for the Cavaliers.
I think so, Mike, because some of the teams that we've been playing against have been young like us. But we're going to play a Miami team that has Jimmy Butler, Lowry, of course, used to play at Toronto, Bam Adebayo, and then Hero, who was last year's Sixth Man of the Year. And this is a veteran team that wants this game. They want to win this game, Mike, and we want to win this game, and we don't give up easily at home. I think they learned their lessons from the Warriors, and I think this is huge for them.
And what's the key of dealing with them, Jim? They always play good defense, don't they?
Yeah, yes, they do, Mike. But against this team, you just got to keep coming at them. Yes, they have a breaking point too, but you got to take them there, and you take them there with your defensive intensity, contesting shots, and you take them there scoring points, Mike, making that extra pass, attacking the paint, putting them in foul trouble, and doing that every time down the floor. JB mentioned it today, and I've been mentioning it for about 4 or 5 games. Consistency. And consistency, JB said, if we can get 40 out of 48 minutes of consistent play on either end, we're good, Mike. We're good.
Well, a great test tonight. Should be a great game. Jim, look forward to your call with Tim. And, of course, we'll be together with a lot to talk about following the game on the Zoom postgame show.
Sounds like a winning plan.
And that does it for tonight's Huntington Tip-Off Show. I'll be back at the half for the halftime report, and then Jim will join me following the game. It is the Zoom post-game show. We'll hear from J.B. Bickerstaff. We'll hear from Cavs players. We'll get the Heat side of the story. Plus, you can always tweet us at Cavs Audioverse. That's at Cavs Audioverse. Your comments, questions on tonight's game, and we'll get to them all following the Cavs and the Heat. Well, the battle tonight in the East. The Cavs in 5th place. The Heat come to town, number 6. They go head-to-head. Both teams look healthy. Should be a good one tonight. The Cavs and Heat, they're about ready to meet, and all of the action is straight ahead on the Cavaliers Audioverse.
With every slap shot, sack, and buzzer beater, they're closer to winning. But we're not talking about the players. We're talking about the bettors of Betway. New customers can get up to $250 back in free bets on their first wager. Visit betway.com/offer. Betway, for the sport of it.
For new customer offer, must be a new verified Betway customer over 21 and present in Ohio. Minimum deposit of $10. For details, see full terms and conditions. Free bet funds are not the same as cash and are subject to restrictions. Visit betway.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Hi, welcome to Huntington.
Hi, I'm calling with the asterisk free checking from your commercial. How long does the free trial run before fees start?
Oh, our Asterisk Free Checking is always free to open and never requires a minimum balance.
Really? Never? Like never ever?
Yep, never ever.
That's actually fantastic. Thanks.
Thank you for banking with Huntington.
Learn more at huntington.com/checking. Welcome to Huntington.
Who says barbecue season is only in the summer? With all the variety Eckrich has to offer, you can enjoy your favorites all year long. With the best Eckrich hot dogs and sausages, all under 200 calories, turn your grill into the next 5-star restaurant. 115 years of experience guarantees that once you try Eckrich, you won't go back. With all products being sold at your local Discount Drug Mart, the official drugstore of the Cleveland Cavaliers, it won't be hard to start your 5-star cooking today. Quality you can taste in one bite.
Hey, it's Kenny Mayne here with the declaration for new Caesar Sportsbook app users in Ohio. From Caesar himself. Your first bet's on us, he said, so if you lose, you get it back as a bet credit, up to $1,500.
Open to new users in Ohio who are 21 or older. If qualifying bet loses, bet amount returns as credit. Must use in 14 days. See Caesar.com/promos for full terms. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Download the Caesar Sportsbook app and sign up with the code Radio1Bet. That's RADIO, the number 1 BET. Radio1Bet.
Here's Mitchell, left of the lane, into the lane, up good and foul.
That's what he does.
Carroll, had it blocked by Mobley. Holy Mobley.
That's what I'm talking about, Tim.
Donovan, no look to Jennings, who laid it in.
Heck of a pass. How did he find it?
Rebound Mobley out front, Garland, 3 on the way. Good, he did it again.
That's Cavs basketball.
The Huntington Tip-Off Show was presented by Huntington. Dance like it's payday, because it is. Get faster access to your pay with the Huntington checking account. Plus, take advantage of the helpful insights from Common Sense Digital Tools. They're included with every checking account at Huntington. More at huntington.com/true story. Up next, it's Cavaliers basketball. Brought to you locally by Cleveland Clinic, offering nursing careers with slam dunk benefits. Visit clevelandclinic.jobs. And by Toyota. For all your Toyota offers, go to buyatoyota.com. This is 100.7 WMMS Cleveland, home of the Cavs. Time now for Cleveland Cavaliers basketball. Here to bring you all the action are Tim Alcorn and Jim Jones.
From the Joe Tate Perch at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse in downtown Cleveland. Good Tuesday evening, everyone, and welcome to Cavaliers basketball. As tonight, it is game number 53 for the Cavaliers as they take on the Miami Heat for the second time this year. Cavaliers coming in at 31-21, and the home record of 21-5, taking on a Miami team that's 28-23, and their road record is 11-14, and they've lost 2 in a row. on the road. Great to have you with us on this Tuesday night. Great, as always, to be joined here in the Joe Tate Perch by Cavalier legend and one of the, if not the, premier radio color commentators in the NBA in one, Jim Jones.
Thank you, Jim.
And Jim, one only has to look at the Eastern Conference standings to see the significance of this ball game. Cavaliers currently sitting in the 5th spot, 31-21. Miami in the 6th spot, 28-23. 2.5 games behind the Cavs, 2 in the loss column. There's a lot of basketball to be played. There's 30 more games. But somehow this has a different feel. This has a playoff feel to it tonight.
Well, if you look at if you've been watching the Heat, they've been struggling for most of the season. As they've gotten people well, they've started to play better. And they are 8-4 in their last 12 games. They're second in the NBA in points allowed, and we're number 1. So you're seeing two teams that like to control the pace of the game. Tim, they're only scoring about 105 points a game. So that means that they're really playing 5-on-5, which is a strength for them because they're small. They're not a big team. And so if you're going to beat them, there'll be opportunities to get to the rim and finish.
Some outstanding talent, the likes of Bam Adebayo, Kyle Lowry, and, of course, Jimmy Butler, 6-time All-Star. And the guy that draws the assignment of Jimmy Butler tonight is Cavalier Evan Mobley. And earlier today, following the shoot-around at Cleveland Clinic Courts, I had a man-to-man chat with Evan, and we talked about Jimmy Butler.
He's a great player. He likes to draw a lot of fouls, gets to the rim, and shoot a lot of mid-range as well. So I just got to stay disciplined, stay down, and just make him shoot over me.
Evan, is there one particular aspect of his game that really impresses you that you try to take away?
He's just very versatile with getting his shots. He's able to get to the rim or shoot over the top. So I just got to make sure I stay in front of him and make him shoot hard, contested shots.
Now, compared to you, he's a wily veteran. He's been around a while. You're in your second year, but I'm sure you've watched a lot of video. Has his game changed at all?
Yeah, I feel like it's evolved over time. He's definitely gotten better in different areas for sure. So I just got to stay as locked in as possible and make it as tough as possible for him.
Talk about an evolution. Just talk about how your game has evolved and how you're more comfortable at the offensive end.
I've just been staying aggressive a lot more recently, trying to get to my spots as quick as possible and just shoot my shots with a high clip. So. And high confidence. So that's what I've been really focused on recently.
Cavs and Heat up next on the Cavaliers Audioverse.
For the health coverage you need close to home, lean on Molina Healthcare. With a Medicaid plan from Molina, you get access to high-quality medical, pharmacy, dental, and vision coverage, plus online doctor visits through Teladoc for expert care wherever you are. Molina Healthcare also provides transportation to medical appointments, Amazon Prime for 3 months, a 24-hour nurse advice line, prescription delivery, and more. All at no cost. Get the most from your health plan. Visit leanonmolina.com for details.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for Cavs fans, like the sideline shot caller. SeatGeek got him a great deal on seats right near the action, so he can be sure every player hears his insightful advice.
Come on, post up, big fella.
You too can get a great deal on SeatGeek. Use code CavsFan22 to get $20 off your first purchase. SeatGeek is the official ticketing partner of the Cleveland Cavaliers. We handle the tickets so fans can fan. Promo code valid for 1 year. Purchase must be over $50. New customers only.
With every slap shot, sack, and buzzer beater, they're closer to winning. But we're not talking about the players. We're talking about the bettors of Betway. New customers can get up to $250 back in free bets on their first wager. Visit betway.com/offer. Betway, for the sport of it.
For new customer offer, must be a new verified Betway customer over 21 and present in Ohio. Minimum deposit of $10. For details, see full terms and conditions. Free bet funds are not the same as cash and are subject to restrictions. Visit betway.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Cleveland-based TCP Lighting is a proud partner of the Cleveland Cavaliers. TCP manufactures energy-efficient, high-performance LED lamps and fixtures. New product innovations that change the way you light your home and workplace for the better. With a light for every application, TCP is Cleveland's hometown lighting provider. TCP, lighting the land. Learn more at tcpi.com. That's tcpi.com.
100.7 WMMS is your FM home of the Cavs.
Let's play some Cavaliers basketball. Tonight, the Cavaliers and the Miami Heat here at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. And tonight's Cavs Heat matchup along the Cavaliers Audioverse is being brought to you by Sherwin-Williams, the official paint and coatings partner of the Cavs. By First Energy, lighting the way in our communities. By Huntington, get faster access to your pay and helpful digital tools with every Huntington checking account. And by SeatGeek, get your seat in a seat. Let's have a look at our Cleveland Clinic inactive roster report. Cleveland Clinic offering nursing careers with slam dunk benefits. Visit clevelandclinic.jobs for the Miami Heat. Their inactive list tonight includes Jamal Cain, along with Nikola Jovic, Duncan Robinson, and Homer Yurtseven. For the Cavaliers, inactive tonight is Dylan Windler as he deals with that sprained ankle. So with that, a look at our Huntington starting lineups brought to you by Huntington for the Miami Heat under head coach Eric Spoelstra. At guard, it'll be Kyle Lowry, 17th year out of Villanova, averaging just over 12 points per ball game. The other guard for the Heat will be Tyler Hero. He's a long ball shooter, fourth-year player out of Kentucky, averaging 20.3. At forward, Jimmy Butler. Butler averaging 21.9 points per ball game. The other forward will be Caleb Martin. Martin coming in, averaging just under 10 points per contest. And in the middle, it'll be Bam Adebayo. Adebayo averaging a double-double at 21.4 and 10 rebounds per game. For your Huntington starting lineup for the Cavs, let's head down to Ahmad.
The starting lineup for your Cleveland Cavaliers. First, we have the starters. He's from Vanderbilt, number 10, Darius Garland. The other guard, he's from Louisville, number 45, Spider, Donovan Mitchell. Now we have the forward. First, he's from Auburn, number 35, Isaac Okoro. He was just recently named the NBA Rising Star for All-Star Weekend from USC, number 4, Evan Mobley. The man in the middle, he's from Texas, number 31, Jared Allen. Your head coach, J.B. Bickerstaff.
And that's the Huntington starting lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. All right, Jim, we've gone through the inactives and we've heard from Evan Mobley about his big matchup with Jimmy Butler tonight and, of course, those starting lineups. So let's put it all together and talk about our Rocket Mortgage Built for Success, presented by Rocket Mortgage. For the personalized game plan on home loans, Rocket can.
Yeah, Tim, he's guarding Jimmy Butler. Butler has an advantage out on the floor. Mobley will have his. I don't know if Jimmy will end up guarding it, but they're a small team. And the challenge for Mobley is two things: to stay in front of Jimmy, don't let him get to the basket, especially early in the clock, because he likes to draw fouls, and then he finishes strong. The second thing is don't get in foul trouble early. You can't pick up 2 fouls in the first 3 or 4 minutes and then expect the Cavs to maintain their rotation, which is part of their stability. So early foul trouble is a no-no. Play good defense. If he makes a shot, make him earn it, but don't put him on that free throw line early. That's when Jimmy has great games.
That's our Rocket Mortgage, built for success. It's presented by Rocket Mortgage. For the personalized game plan on home loans, Rocket can. 3 officials working tonight's ball game. They are David Guthrie. He's our crew chief tonight. In his 18th year, veteran official, he's worked 85 playoff games and 8 NBA Finals matchups. 2 other officials are Trey Maddox in his 12th year in the league, and her first year in the league, Cheryl Flores. Cavaliers take the floor in their City Edition uniforms. They are sweet. White shirts, white shorts with the gold letters and numbers with the wine trim. And here come the Heat. They are in their black uniforms, black shirts, black shorts, white letters and numbers with the red trim. It'll be Jared Allen in the center circle against Bam Adebayo. Our crew chief, David Guthrie, will put the ball in the air. Cavs will go left to right here in the first half of play. They'll head towards their own bench. And Miami will head towards their bench down to our left. Jared Allen controls the tip. We're underway. as Darius Garland will walk the ball into the forecourt. Garland fires left side to Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell against Butler. Got it in the lane to Allen. Allen drops it down low to Mobley. Turns, shoots, too strong. A rebound grab by Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, but I like the strategy, Tim. They're trying to get Mobley, that third scorer, involved early.
Miami on their first possession of the night, again heading towards their own bench. Butler out front against Mitchell. Butler drops it down low to Adebayo. Adebayo against Allen, cut off by Allen. Adebayo out front to Tyler Hero. 2 on the clock, 1 on the clock. Hero in the middle to Lowry. A desperation three as the shot clock went off, no good. Rebound Donovan Mitchell. Cavs to the other end as Mitchell pushes the pace. Donovan down the lane, scoops and score.
That's right, and you can see the strategy. Miami wants to walk it up. The Cavs are trying to get some early offense against this tough defense.
Donovan Mitchell with the first 2 points of the ball game. Miami at the other end. Adebayo left side to Caleb Martin. Martin lost the ball out of there with it. Mitchell quickly to Garland. 2-on-1. Garland bounced to ice. Laid it up and in with the left hand.
Turnovers and points. 2 at the rim baskets. That's a good start.
4-0. Cavs jump out on top as we're just underway. Hero lob on the left side to Martin. Martin out front to Lowry. He bobbled it. Looked like he got away with a walk. Lowry left wing 3 ball. In and out. Rebound Mobley. Bounces it to Donovan Mitchell. 10:20 to go first quarter. Mitchell stops 3. Nope. Rebound grab by Martin for Miami. Give it off to Tyler Hero. 4th year out of Kentucky. Hero right side to Adebayo. Drops it on the wing to Butler. Butler guarded by Garland. And away from the basketball, we're going to have a defensive 3-second violation called on the Cavaliers as they celebrate, as they always do when they get called for that violation. It means they're packing it in defensively. Jimmy Butler will shoot the technical free throw. And Butler line left, looking to put Miami on the board, and he doesn't. He misses it.
One thing about this Cavalier defense, Tim, the rotations are strong, especially out front, from guard to guard and guard to forward. I think that's another added strength of this defense. They really do a job of staying in front of you.
Miami with the basketball. Cavs up 4-0. Here's Butler against Allen. Butler drops it in the corner to Martin. Got it out front to Lowry. Right back to Martin. 2 on the clock. 1 on the clock. Martin fumbled it, and he lost the ball. 24-second shot clock violation.
And that's what I'm talking about. Cavs do a good job of staying in front of the ball, staying between the basket and the player. That's basic fundamental defense, especially out front.
4-0. Cavs with the ball and the lead. Mitchell comes around an Allen screen. Donovan steps back, shoots a 3. Rim glass, no. Rebound Martin quickly to Hero. Hero into the forecourt, met by Isaac Okoro. Hero to the left side, into the corner, got it out front to Martin. Quick 3, swish.
Yeah, that's why Martin's been starting all year, because he can make those shots, Tim, and he's a solid defender. He's one of those in-between players, about as big as Okoro.
Miami's on the board. It's a 4-3 Cavs lead. Garland, he'll unload a 3 ball. Too strong. Rebound Caleb Martin for Miami. Martin gave it off to Lowry. Right back to Caleb Martin on the handoff to Hero on the left side. Hero now works in between the circles, met by Okoro. Hero still with the dribble, comes right to the lane, under the basket, fires out front, ball deflected, race for it. Lowry knocked down Garland, and the foul is on Kyle Lowry.
Yes, it was, but that's what a deflection will do. It's disruptive. But, Tim, what the Cavs have done, Mobley missed a turnaround jump shot in the mid-range. Then they missed 2 long shots. What the Cavaliers are doing, don't bail them out. Attack them. Take them off the dribble.
4-3, Cavs with the ball and a 1-point lead. Hey, Kia has a slam dunk deal for you. Buy or lease a new Kia and receive 2 Cavs tickets to an upcoming game. Visit Cavs.com/Kia for full details. Here's Mobley straddling the 3-point arc, left wing to Garland. DG dribbles to the foul line underneath to Allen. Comes up and under and laid it in.
That's where the money is, in the paint at the rim.
6-3, Cavaliers. 8:35 to go first quarter. Butler in the right corner. Butler for Miami. Bounces it on the baseline to Hero. Hero will shoot over Garland and hit.
That's right. He's a pretty good shooter. I like his game. Pure jump shooter. Turnaround jumper, catch and shoot.
6'5" Cavs. Mitchell right in front of JB. Swings it out front to Garland. Garland into the lane. Back on the right side, Mitchell. Quick three. Bullseye.
That's right. Playing together. Little dribble dish.
Donovan Mitchell. And now at the other end, ball knocked. Or excuse me, got a foul called. They got that one on Bam Adebayo. DG racking up assists.
That's right. He's at the top of his game, Tim. He's been playing like this for about 3 weeks.
6 of his last 10 games, Darius Garland has had a double-double. Points and assists. He's already at 3 assists tonight. Allen, top of the key, on the handoff to Garland. 8 on the shot clock. Cavaliers up 9-5. Garland comes around Allen. Left of the circle, jumper. Nope. Rebound grab by Jimmy Butler for Miami. Butler on the right-hand dribble. Butler met by Mobley. That was our man-to-man chat before the ball game. Butler outside the three-point arc, heads to the baseline, cut off by Mobley. Butler out front to Hero. Hero to the foul line, will shoot over Okoro. May have been partially blocked. Ball grabbed by Allen, bounces it to Mitchell. Cavs to the other end with a 4-point lead. Donovan Mitchell on the right-hand dribble, directing traffic. Swings it sideline left to Okoro, drops it down low to Allen. Allen against Martin, spins and laid it in.
That's right. They saw the mismatch.
11-5, Cavaliers. Butler to the other end. 3? No. Rebound Allen. Quickly to Mitchell. Mitchell fires it ahead to Okoro. Gave it to Mobley. Bobbled it. Got it back in traffic. Laid it in.
And that's where size matters. He was the biggest one down there.
Evan with the bucket. Heat with the timeout. Cavs with 7 straight. 13-5. Cavs lead the Heat. 6:51 to go first quarter on the Cavaliers Audioverse.
As he easily could over Martin. Jimmy comes down, steps into a 3, misses. Allen with the rebound. His second. First 5 minutes. Quickly up ahead. Mobley has it. It's bobbled. He's double teamed. He still gets up and puts it in. 4 black jerseys around him. A double team in front of him. Too easy. Timeout Miami. 7-0 run for Cleveland. The separation 13-5. 6:51. That's a precision here in the first quarter in Cleveland. This is the Miami Heat audio experience.
Imagine a bank that is always in your
career at clevelandclinic.jobs.
Do you know a graduating high school senior looking to offset their college tuition with a scholarship? The Cavaliers Community Foundation, with support from Huntington, are offering you the opportunity to win a $5,000 scholarship towards your college education. Qualified candidates can secure an application today by visiting cavs.com/community. All applications must be received by Friday, February 17th. The Cavaliers and Huntington are proud to offer this special scholarship for the 32nd year in a row.
Every enterprise needs a reliable, high-performing network that can scale as needs change. That's why Everstream is expanding our business-only fiber network in the area. Our Ethernet, dedicated internet access, and dark fiber services deliver capacity up to 100 gigs with class-leading low latency, no-charge bandwidth bursting, and direct peering to the cloud apps you use most. Don't settle for the telecom status quo. Choose a partner that's raising the bar for business connectivity. Visit.
Would you like to throw a ball at my head? Afternoons at 2 on WMMS.
Good start for the Cavaliers. They've jumped out to a 13-5 lead over Miami. 6:51 to go first quarter here at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. Hey, Westfield helps small businesses shine brighter. Together with the Cavs, Westfield congratulates current small business spotlight winner, Raising Results LLC in Beechwood. Now, led by owner Christine Coles, Raising Results LLC has the fundraising experts to help your organization reach its fundraising goals. Terrific start for the Cavs, Jim. Why?
Yeah, it is because it's their defense, Tim. They've forced 4 turnovers. They've had 4 more field goal attempts, and they've kept the same aggressiveness on the offensive end.
Miami with the basketball off the timeout from Eric Spoelstra. 13-5, Cavs up. Lowry, top of the three-point arc, left side Hero. He'll shoot the 3, miss it. Rebound, Jared Allen. Quickly to Donovan Mitchell. 6.5 minutes to go, first quarter. Mitchell against Butler, drives by Jimmy. Swings it right corner, Garland. 3, right on the mark.
Now that's playing together, Tim.
DG hits the 3, and now Miami with a turnover. Okoro to Mitchell. Euro step, right corner to Garland. And the ball knocked out of his hands by Bam Adebayo.
The Cavs making defensive plays, Tim. They're able to run off of their defense, and when they play half court, they're getting down the paint.
16-5. Cavaliers have ripped off 10 straight points to open up the 11-point lead. It'll be Donovan Mitchell, the inbound, right in front of the Cavalier bench. Mitchell, right side, Garland. Quick 3. Nope. Rebound grab by Caleb Martin. He'll hand it off to Tyler Hero. Hero, 6 minutes to go in the quarter, up the right side. Hero out front to Caleb Martin. Gave it right back to Hero on the right sideline. He'll unload a 3. Miss it short. Rebound tipped again. Ball loose in between the circles. Diving is Mitchell, but the ball grabbed by Lowry, and then his pass intended for Jimmy Butler was tipped out of bounds by Evan Mobley.
I like that hustle. Anytime I see somebody on the floor, Tim, that's what it's all about, man. Just go all out. All we're talking about is just play. Play both ends.
Orlando Robinson, rookie out of Fresno State, and Victor Oladipo now check in for the Heat. And we've got our first energy, first Cavalier off the bench as Dean Wade has checked in for Isaac Okoro.
Okay, Wade is going to get some shot. Hero not known for his defense.
Lowry, top of the key to Butler. Butler against Mobley. Butler steps right of the circle, shoots, missed. A rebound knocked out front, grabbed by Lowry. Right side Hero in the corner to Oladipo. His 3's off the mark. Rebound, Garland knocked it out of the hands of Orlando Robinson out of bounds.
Tell you what, anytime there's an offensive rebound, Tim, and you can find somebody on the perimeter when the defense is scrambled, you have an advantage. Oladipo missed that jumper.
Hero to inbound. Got it out front to Kyle Lowry. Lowry right wing to Hero. Hero matched up against Dean Wade. Hero comes underneath the basket, shoots it left side to Butler. Butler into traffic, hooked it up, popped it home.
Yeah, Hero made that play with his dribble penetration.
Jimmy Butler, his first 2 tonight. He was inactive in the first matchup between these two clubs back in November. Cavs in a rock that night, 113-87.
That's right. Cavs were missing a lot of players that night too, Tim. That's what made it so beautiful.
16-7. Cavs by 9. Mitchell tried to split a double team, lost the ball off his leg, but Mitchell got it back. And then we'll get a whistle and a foul called on the Cavaliers. Slow to get up is Victor.
Miami had missed 6 straight field goals before that make by Jimmy Butler. 16-7. Miami still trails. 5:04 remains here in the first quarter.
Out of bounds as he tried to shoot it in the left corner to Kyle Lowry. Cavs one more home game in this 3-game stretch. Thursday night, Memphis will be here. That's a 7:30 start on Thursday. If you're coming down to Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse, you've got an extra half hour. 7:30. Lowry left of the lane, left corner, Butler. 3, no, but a whistle and a foul.
He blew the whistle before he even touched it. Now, that's reflexes. You know what I'm saying?
DG.
And then he kicked his leg out. Jimmy did everything he could to draw that foul.
DG ran right to the Cavalier bench as Ricky Rubio waits at the scorer's table. And, of course, Butler, as Evan Mobley mentioned during our man-to-man chat before the ball game, will get a lot of free throws.
Yeah, that's what he does. Over the last 12 games, Tim, he's averaging 23 a game. You know, Jimmy is just an exception. He's a step below a superstar, but he gives you a superstar courage. He's not afraid of anybody. A tremendous leader for this Miami Heat organization.
Of course, got his start in Chicago with the Bulls, 6 years out there, and then a year and a half with the T-Wolves. Spent half a year with Philly before Miami acquired him in that blockbuster deal in the summer of 19. Butler hit 2 out of 3. Cavaliers with a 16-9 lead. Garland.
That DMP heard around Argentina. Also had 5 steals over these 2 games prior to tonight. 45 over the last 18 games. Leads the NBA with 2.1 steals per contest. So Butler made 2 of the 3s, got 4 points. 16-9 is the score. 4:24 remains here in the first quarter. Garland didn't go, by the way. He's still out there. LeVert, the drive, got it to Wade, left side, 3 doesn't go. Oladipo, the rebound, now the push right down the middle of the floor. Moves it Tyler to his right. Tyler gets it to Jimmy. Just inside the arc of the right-hand side. Rubio got power moved right by. Jimmy kissed it off the glass for 2. Butler with 6 points. Heat on a 6-0 run, but trail by 5. 16-11 is the score. 3:47 here in the first quarter. Garland, double teamed up top. Gets out of it, gets it to Allen, and moves it to his right to Wade. Pump fake drive on Lowry, kicks it back out top. Garland drives, kicks it to LeVert, left corner 3. That's long. Jimmy taps it to Oladipo. He grabs it after a bobble, flips it back to Jimmy left side. Jimmy has Garland. Now he's already putting him on his hip. Double team comes, bounce pass out to Oladipo. Up top to Lowry. Now to the right wing in the hands of Hero. Brings it into the paint. Powers it up left side. Doesn't go, but drew the whistle. He'll head to the line. And the Hero's first attempts at the free throw line.
Heads down Kevin Love for that award. Starting tonight as the second one rattled in for Tyler Hero. So a 4-point ball game for Hero. The Cavs lead has been trimmed to 3, 16-13. 3:15 to go, opening quarter. Mitchell back in for the Cavaliers. Mitchell against Butler. Unloads a 3, left it short. Rebound grab by Victor Oladipo. Oladipo, 10th year out of Indiana. This is a veteran team. Oladipo bounced left side to Butler. Butler against Wade. Butler threw an elbow into Wade, put the shot up and in.
Yes, he did. Got to be physical with him, and you got to hit him before he hits you.
Cavs lead down to 1 as Rubio heads to the forecourt. 10 straight by the Heat. Rubio double team, left sideline to Mitchell. Fired in the lane to Allen. Pow with the right hand.
That's right. Making plays. Donovan Mitchell.
That ends the 10-0 run from Miami. Gabe Vincent now in for the Heat. Out front to Oladipo. Right wing to Butler. Jimmy for 3. Good.
Yeah, you got to guard him. You know, you can't sit out there. You know, Wade, Timmy hasn't played for most of the season. He really hasn't. But he's got to be more aggressive on Jimmy.
Butler 3-ball ties the game at 18, and Butler has 11 of the Heat 18 points. Here's LeVert double teamed at the half-court line. Right side to Mitchell, out front Rubio, left corner Wade, wide open 3, bullseye.
Yeah, that's what he'll get. If Wade can hit that shot, it'll destroy their defense.
21-18 with under 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter of play. Cavs regain the lead as Rubio knocks the ball out of the hands of Gabe Vincent out of bounds, and that'll bring a timeout on the floor.
First quarter, another double team at the top. Any ball handler at the top is getting defensive attention. Ball moves into left corner. Wade was open for 3. That's the chance you take. He splashes it down from the left corner pocket. Good ball movement. Somebody's going to be open. 21-18. Cleveland out front. 1:51 here in the first quarter. Things have settled down for Miami after a tough start. We got a kick ball as Tyler was trying to get the ball to Gabe Vincent. And that dead ball will be a timeout assigned to Cleveland. Butler has 11 of the Heat's last 13 points, and he has 11 points. 13-5 run for Miami to tighten this thing up at 21-18. 1:49 remains here in the first quarter. The Heat is on the radio.
At Staples, you can count on every project being print perfect, guaranteed.
I need presentations and brochures printed, and they have to be perfect.
Your bounded presentations, brochures with the finest folds, and more will be done right every time. That's our Print Big promise. Now at Staples, get $10 off your document printing and marketing materials order of $50 or more, plus 20% back by a store bonus. Try Staples and see the difference. Ends 2/25. Rewards members only. Bonus must be redeemed in store. See staples.com/stores/printbig for details.
Hey, Heat Nation, the best way to celebrate a Heat win is with Papa John's Pizza. Because when the Heat win, you win too. The day after a Heat win, get 50% off online orders at regular menu price when you order from the Papa John's app or papajohns.com using the promo code HEATWIN. And don't forget to join Papa Rewards for exclusive items and score points towards free pizza with every order. Papa John's, the official delivery pizza of the Miami Heat. Offer valid for online orders only. Not valid with other discounts. Delivery fee and taxes extra and are not subject to discount offer.
In this city, there's a little bit of everything. Maybe a cafecito to get the day going. Some jerk chicken for lunch. Woo, spicy. How about stone crabs for dinner? Yum. In Miami, we like to mix it up. That's why Popular Bank stays committed to making dreams happen through every step of life, with checking and savings plans, personal financing, and more. Because here, deciding what to eat is just the beginning. Visit popularbank.com or stop by a branch today. Popular Bank, our bottom line is you. All loans are subject to credit review and approval. Popular Bank, member FDIC.
Tuesday night. Tim Elkhorn along with Jim Jones here in the Joe Tate Perch. Down below, the dynamic duo, senior producer Kurt McLaughlin, technical director Marty Allen. Hey, Thursday at 7:30, the Cavs take on Memphis at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. Fans in attendance will receive a Cavs crossbody bag presented by Lecom. Head to Cavs.com/promo to secure your seat. Miami with the basketball off the timeout. Hero tiptoeing that baseline. Left corner, Oladipo. His three, no. Rebound, Karis LeVert. So right now you've got Rubio, Mitchell, LeVert, Wade, and Mobley. LeVert out front. LeVert fires right side to Mitchell. Donovan, right of the lane, back out front to Karis. LeVert takes the pass. Down, load up Mobley, who stopped it home.
Can LeVert get into paint, Tim? He's got a knack for getting there in small creases.
Nifty assist from Karis LeVert. Cavs up 23-18. Oladipo, though, cuts that lead with a three ball from the left corner.
Yeah, that was a nice pass by
Pump fakes from the right elbow, gets it out top to LeVert. He fakes, then flips it. Got it to Mobley for the throwdown. Great look. 23-18, Cleveland out front. After missing for the first 6 shots, Miami's hit 4 of their last 8. And there's a splashdown right there. Keep it rolling for Oladipo from the left corner pocket. And the Robinson finding him there for his first time. It's a 2-point game. Inside a minute to go here in the first quarter. Cleveland up 23-21. Wade, contested 3 from the right side. Tyler was there. He missed it. Orlando got the rebound into the hands of Hero. Hero right-hand dribble along the arc. Looked like he was going to get a 3 off. Got it to Robinson. He got it in off the glass and one. I mean, that's how you fool him. Elevate like you're going to launch a 3 ball and then hit your big man. It's rolling right in the palms. For the bucket, we're tied at 23. 38.1 seconds remain here in the first quarter. That foul was on Mitchell, his second. 2 for Garland, 2 for Mitchell. On the Heat side, Lowry has 1 and Adebayo has 1. 3-point play completed by Robinson. He has 3 points to go with 2 rebounds and an assist. Heat their first lead of the contest, 24-23. Mitchell misses a 3. Oladipo, the rebound, the push. Snaps it to the left wing. Strus gives it right back. 13 on the shot clock, 19 on the game clock. Oladipo pulls it back. Now steps to the top of the arc, moves it left to Strus. Contested 3. He missed it. LeVert came in with a beautiful closeout. Heat up 29-23. 3 seconds left. The rejection for LeVert. As 4 black jerseys converge on him driving right down the middle of the paint. Who's going to get this block? Give it to Vincent. Oh, they'll give it to Robinson. It's going to be Cleveland ball. 1.4 remains in the quarter. Shot clock off. Rubio inbound once it gets the rock from the crew chief. David Guthrie has it, snaps it out top. Levert catch, fire for three, splashdown. Out there all by himself, and Max was late. And I got a funny feeling Max was covering up for somebody. So after the Heat took their first lead, Cleveland took it right back. They led by as much as 11 to the Cavs, but the separation is 2 after 12. 26-24. The home team out front. Back with the second quarter in a moment. Stay right there. This is the Miami Heat audio experience.
In this city, there's a little bit of everything. Maybe a cafecito to get the day going. Some jerk chicken for lunch. Woo, spicy. How about stone crabs for dinner? Yum! In Miami, we like to mix it up. That's why Popular Bank stays committed to making dreams happen through every step of life, with checking and savings plans, personal financing, and more. Because here, deciding what to eat is just the beginning. Visit popularbank.com or stop by a branch today. Popular Bank, our bottom line is you. All loans are subject to credit review and approval. Popular Bank, member FDIC.
From the electricity in the arena to the highlight reel plays, there is nothing quite like Heat basketball, and this season, you can be there live to cheer them on. As the official marketplace of the NBA, Ticketmaster has you covered with the largest selection of seats for any budget. Get off the couch and into the stands. Grab your tickets now at Ticketmaster.com/heat. Have you heard about El Car Wash, the official car wash of the Miami Heat? For as low as $19.99 per month, you can enjoy unlimited express car washes at all of our 20-plus locations from Miami through Palm Beach. If you are on your way to work, having a night on the town, or just want the refreshing feeling of a sparkly clean car, come through one of our state-of-the-art car washes for a high-quality, fast, and fun finish. Visit elcarwash.com to find a location nearest you. El Car Wash. Always drive clean.
Fly to Philly, take off to Tampa, depart for Denver. Following your team on the road is more rewarding with the new American Airlines Advantage program. Your flights and everyday spend not only earn you miles towards your next trip, but also loyalty points toward Advantage status. All the more reason to purchase both a home and away jersey. With status comes great benefits like priority boarding, free checked bags, and complimentary upgrades. Not a member? Enroll for free today at AA.com. American Airlines, you are why we fly. Terms and conditions apply.
Back to Miami Heat action. The Heat is on the radio.
And after the Lions down the shoes, we head to the second quarter, 26-24. Checking all the hustle stuff like I do. The Heat dominating on the board. +6 there. And points of the paint, oddly trailing by 6. Just -1 in second chance points, 3-2. And fast break points, Cleveland's been in that space lately as Bam spins and fires and misses from the bottom of the circle, and Rubio gets the rebound. Cleveland has a 6-0 lead in that area. I'll give you some context on fast break points for Cleveland in just a moment. So Cleveland 26, Miami 24. Mobley trying to work on Bam. Gets one up at the bottom of the circle. Bam at least deflected that one. I don't know if they're going to give him a block. I'll keep an eye on it. Jumper right elbow for Oladipo. Doesn't go. Rubio with the rebound. Now the push. Moving toward the middle of the floor with a left-hand dribble. He got there. Pauses. Snaps it into Mobley. And a foul as he received it. I'm pretty sure, yep, they're going to put it on Gabe Vincent, who's in front, trying to deflect that thing. Going back to that Mobley offering that was missed. Nope. They just gave a defensive rebound to Strus on that one. No block for Bam. He was definitely a deterrent, though. Side out of bounds. Rubio has it. Driving left side. Jumper just outside. The left block goes for him. Rubio's first take is a make. He's got 2 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. And Cleveland's up 4, 28-24, 10:54 here in the second quarter. Mobley, Wade, Levert, Rubio, and Osman against Strus. Vincent, who just fired and made from the top of the arc. Oladipo, Adebayo, and Martin. Gabe's first take is a make from the land of milk and honey. He's got 3 points. 28-27, Cleveland up by 1. 10:31 here in the second quarter. LeVert misses a three from the right side. Wade tried to corral it, but it lands in the hands of Strus. He pushes it up right side. Flips it to Oladipo, who's smothered by Rubio. Now has a little space. Flips it into Bam at the free throw line. He spins, faces Wade, rips it through, puts it up. Through the foul, he'll head to the line. Wade is mystified. Dean Wade, in his fourth year out of Kansas State, playing in just his 23rd game of the season, had 8 points and 4 rebounds in the blowout win for Cleveland on Sunday against the Clippers, who decided not to play much of anyone. Bam at the line, trying to give the Heat the lead. First one goes, so we're tied at 28.
Substitution, number 35.
Okoro's back, and Wade is going to take a seat. We're in the second half of the season. It's time for you to renew your season tickets for next season. When you renew your season tickets, you'll enjoy continued access to Heat rewards, discounts at Miami Heat store locations, and exclusive player coach experiences hosted by yours truly. Head to MiamiHeatMembership.com now to secure your seats. Pretty sure I locked you in because I'm hosting, right? That did it? Go ahead, get on the website, get yourself locked in. Bam made of both his first scoring of the game. He's got 2 points and a rebound, plus a personal foul. Heater up 29-28. 10 minutes to go here in the second quarter. 3-ball. Osman, he missed everything, but right to LeVert. He got fouled trying to put it back on the left side of the basket. Cedi Osman trying to pick up where he left off on Sunday. That man had 29 points, 7 for 7 from the land of milk and honey. I mean, that's how you do it. Kyrie, Mo Williams, and now Cedi Osman, the only Cavs to ever go 7 for 7 from the arc. They should make a poster of that one right there. At the line, LeVert misses the first. That foul, by the way, assigned to Max Strus. His first. The Heat have 2 team fouls to give, 1 for Cleveland, 3 more available before the Heat head to bonus. Second one goes for LeVert. We're tied at 29. So after that big opening splash by Cleveland, we've had 3 lead changes and 4 ties. Bam, bottom of the circle, flips it up, rolled out. It was in there, and then it just flipped right out. Garland gets to Okoro, back out top to Garland. Gets a screen right from Mobley, now looking to get it to him. Doesn't, snaps it cross court in the hands of LeVert, but we got a whistle back here on the right side of the floor. The foul's going to be on Vincent.
Foul number 2, Gabe Vincent.
That's his second.
His second. Team's third.
Okoro will inbound near side. Heat in the 2-3 zone. Okoro kicks it out top to Garland, left-hand dribble. Across the logo. Martin's come all the way out to him. Now the lob at the free throw line to Mobley. Mobley, the jumper. It's long. Rebound by Strus. He gets it to Oladipo. Flying up the floor. Back to Strus. Top of the arc. Osman all over him. Back and forth with Martin. Back to Strus along the baseline. Bounce pass it to Bam. Oh, he was up ready to create havoc. But the ball got knocked away by Mobley. Going to be Heat ball. 11 ticks remain on the shot clock. 9:03 mark here in the second quarter. Tied at 29. If you were looking for offense tonight, you're looking in the wrong place. These are 2 defensive juggernauts in this game. Cavs started 7 of 12 since 5 of 16. Jumper, right elbow for Bam. That was all. I think I've seen 1 uncontested shot, by the way. We're here through the first quarter and nearing halfway through the second quarter, and 1 right hand, left side for LeVert. He'll head to the line to try to make it a 3-point play.
Foul number 13, Bam Adebayo.
That foul's on Bam, his second. And the next one is bonus time for Cleveland at the 8:49 mark here in the second quarter. LeVert offering up, bounces, then off the glass and in. So 32-29, Cleveland out front. LeVert was 7. Top scorer for Cleveland. There's a score for Miami. Jimmy leads the way with 11. Caleb splashing it down. The Heat have now hit 5 of 13, 2 for 2 from downtown for Caleb Martin. Tied at 32. 8:29 remains here in the second quarter. Mobley, bottom of the circle, flips it up over the top of Bam and got it to go. Mobley's third make in 6 tries. He has 6 points. 30.
Of him, because every time we would come to town early, he would be out there sweating, trying to get his jump hook and his offense together. When he was at Kentucky, he was a banger, dunks, block shots. But in our league, you got to be able to score, and he has perfected that. He is a nice jump shooter.
34-34 as Adebayo hit them both. Garland into the lane. DG floats, scores. DG waited for the space to open up. Little teardrop puts the Cavs back on top, 36-34 with under 8 minutes to go in the half. Here's Vincent underneath, trying to spin it home, missed it. Rebound, Mobley fires it ahead to LeVert. LeVert weaves his way to the basket and laid it in with the left hand.
That's right, Mobley on the push.
And LeVert with the finish to make it 38-34. Vincent at the other end, a 3 to answer. Gabe Vincent quiets the crowd. Cavs still by 1, 38-37. With 7.5 minutes to go in the half. Garland out front. His 3 is short. Rebound, Oladipo. Oladipo on a hippity hop into the forecourt. Lost it off his foot. Got it at the half-court line, but that's an over and back. Cyril Flores alertly making that call. JB helped her out a little bit.
I helped as much as I could, Tim. I don't know if they heard me.
Here comes Jared Allen back in for the Cavaliers. Connect with us on Twitter at Cavs Audioverse. Follow us there as well at Cavs Audioverse. Tweet us comments or questions. We may use it on air. Jim loves to answer those comments and questions on Twitter at Cavs Audioverse. 38-37. Cavs with the ball and a 1-point lead. Garland, right of the lane. In the lane to Allen. Allen surrounded, turns to the baseline, hooked it, missed it. Rebound, Oladipo. Heat with the basketball. Cavs up 1. Oladipo bounce to Martin. Drive, scores. And the Cavs take time. Caleb Martin gives the Heat a 1-point lead, 39-38. 7:03 to go first half. The Cavaliers Audioverse.
Miami 37, 7:16 here in the second quarter. Garland gets it to Allen. He's trying to power past Bam, flips up a hook inside the left block that doesn't go. Oladipo the rebound of the push. Bounce pass to Martin. He scoops up, right hand layup on the left-hand side for 2, and timeout Cleveland. Heat up 39-38 as this game that started out pure Cleveland now has had 5 leads, changes, and 6 ties. And now Miami is out front 39-38 at the 7:03 mark here in the second quarter. This is the Miami Heat audio experience.
Have you heard about El Car Wash, the official car wash of the Miami Heat? For as low as $19.99 per month, you can enjoy unlimited express car washes at all of our 20-plus locations from Miami through Palm Beach. If you are on your way to work, having a night on the town, or just want the refreshing feeling of a sparkly clean car, come through one of our state-of-the-art car washes for a high-quality, fast, and fun finish. Visit elcarwash.com to find a location nearest you. El Car Wash. Always drive clean.
Fly to Philly, take off to Tampa, depart for Denver. Following your team on the road is more rewarding with the new American Airlines Advantage program. Your flights and everyday spend not only earn you miles toward your next trip, but also loyalty points toward Advantage status. All the more reason to purchase both a home and away jersey. With status comes great benefits like priority boarding, free checked bags, and complimentary upgrades. Not a member? Enroll for free today at 8.
Discount Drug Mart, the official drugstore of the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Alan Cox.
Hi, I'm the captain of Disrespected and Underpaid.
Afternoons at 2 on WMMS.
Miami by 1, 39-38. They lead the Cavs with 7:03 to go first half here at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. Great to have you with us on this Tuesday night. Cavaliers back at home on Thursday when Memphis will be in town. Hey, the Cavs have partnered with the brand Standard Issue for their second edition ready-to-wear NBA cardigan collection. This collection is available exclusively online at Cavs.com/shop. Cavs coming in at 31-21. Miami 28-23. Cavs leading the Heat by 2.5 games in the Eastern Conference. Cavs sitting in the 5 spot. Miami at number 6. 30 games to go for the Cavs starting tonight. Mitchell back in. Donovan Mitchell tosses it to LeVert. LeVert on the right side, left wing to Mitchell. Mitchell with 7 on the shot clock. Mitchell gave it to LeVert as they play catch. LeVert running the lane, stolen away by Oladipo. Oladipo launches it down the floor. Caleb Martin, 3 is up. Bounced and hit the top of the backboard and went in.
And that's the advantage of that small lineup that they have in there now, Tim. When they turn that ball over, they're gone.
Miami is second in the league in steals per game, 8.6. They will pick your pocket. Cavs down 4, 42-38. Garland left side. Mitchell left corner. LeVert wide open 3. No. Rebound Jared Allen. Allen went down to grab that basketball and he got whacked on the arm.
And Tim, that's what I mean. They're a small team and they're playing a zone. So when that ball goes up, they're in space. They're not near a body. So you can get to the rim and try to get second shot opportunities.
Jared Allen shooting 2. Jared already with 3 field goals for 6 points in the first game against Miami. Allen had 8. Cavs roared to the win in the first matchup, 113-87. In fact, that 87 for Miami, that's their low point this season. That game against the Cavs was their lowest output.
Good. Trying to get a little respect around here. But I played against so many zones, and I'm telling you, when that ball goes up on the perimeter, there's nobody in front of you. They're in space. You have an opportunity to get to the offensive board, and that's what Jared Allen is doing.
Jared hit the first but missed the second. 42-39. We're halfway through the quarter. Adebayo just muscled his way to the basket and stuffed it on Jared.
Yeah, he pushed him out of the way. You got to hold your ground. See, that's when you take a hard foul.
44-39. Heat by 5. Garland out front to Mitchell. Mitchell against Caleb Martin. Mitchell backs up on the dribble. Mitchell now against Adebayo. Mitchell comes right to the lane, finger rolled it up and bounced it home.
Yeah, we need some.
The afro. Ooh, Jared didn't see that coming. Bam just came down the floor like he was on the rapid. Cleveland reference. Sorry, Pete. Miami 44, Cleveland 39, 5:42 here in the second quarter. Mitchell scoops it around. Bam, got it to go. Like went underneath his armpit. Bam's giggling on the way back. Going, okay, all right, I see. Mitchell's got 7, as does Allen. LeVert leads all Cavs scores with 9. Ball goes off Bam's hands as Tyler's trying to sneak it to him in the middle of the paint.
He hollered. That's why she gave up that foul. He hollered, and that's when she blew it.
Butler hits the first free throw. 12th-year player out of Marquette.
Yeah, well, I should holler too. We all should holler. Maybe I'll do more hollering at home. I'll get some attention. Better not. I'll probably be outside on my own.
Yeah, you'd be hollering. You'd be hollering, let me in.
Right. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in.
46-41. Butler hit them both. Yeah, I'd watch that hollering. Here's Garland. Takes the pass. Drive. Scores. Oh, beauty by DG.
Yeah, you just got to pick your spots. You can get down there because they're trying to double team our guards off that high dribble screen.
46-43. Garland's bucket gets the Cavs back to within 3. Hero on the left side. Tyler Hero with 12 on the shot clock out near the half-court line. Hero comes around Adebayo. Hero left of the lane. Tough shot, and he drained it.
That's right. That high dribble screen gave him just enough room to get that shot off.
Heat by 5, 48-43. Here's Garland at the three-point arc. DG Left-hand dribble. 12 on the shot clock. DG still on the dribble against Adebayo. DG fires it behind him. Jetty. 3 ball is up. Off the back of the rim. Long rebound to Mitchell. Donovan fires the pass, and it got knocked out of bounds by Caleb Martin.
That's right.
4:03 to go in the half. Kyle Lowry will re-enter for Miami. Cavaliers are really struggling from downtown. 4 of 19 on 3 balls.
Yeah, Garland and Mitchell combined are only 2 of 10, Tim. That won't get it done, but I'm telling you, you can get to the rim on these guys, but you've got to pick your spots. Ball movement, coming off that high dribble screen real close, it'll free you.
Jetty Osmond sits down as Dean Wade checks back in for the Cavaliers. Wade out front to Garland. Garland, long 3 ball, and that's an air ball as it simply goes out of bounds. 3:56 to go in the half. Miami with a 5-point lead. That's their biggest lead of the night. Here's Victor Oladipo, right corner to Butler. Sure his feet are in bounds. Jimmy looking. Butler now on the dribble in the lane to Adebayo. Bam Adebayo backs up to the top of the key, gave it off to Hero. Hero comes into the lane, shoots over Jared, missed, rebound tapped, and out of there with it comes Garland. Garland works his way to the forecourt for the Cavaliers. Garland now circles back out near the half-court line. Garland sideline left being chased. Garland lob to Mitchell. Mitchell with 10 on the shot clock. Donovan now backs up, fires left side to Wade, had an open 3, passed it up, drives the lane, put it up, no. Rebound comes off to Tyler Hero, left side Oladipo. Wade got knocked down, no whistle. There's Butler right in front of the Heat bench. Whipped it down low to Adebayo, and he'll stuff it home.
That's right, and now that veteran experience is coming through. Jimmy Butler, Lowry, and Adebayo.
Mobley at the other end got free. Garland found him, and Evans stuffed it for the Cavaliers.
That's right. You could get that on them early. They're tough in half court.
Didn't go. Ball's loose. Everybody wanted a foul that loves Cleveland. Tyler has the ball. Bounce pass Oladipo. Catches left wing. Bounce pass to Jimmy outside the left block. Garland's there. Allen wanted to come. Got back in the paint. Found Bam did Jimmy for the cram. All that moving and grooving in the paint. And Bam found the pocket. Nobody was there. Back up to Mobley and nobody's there. Payback's the only way back in life, people. Heat up 50-45. Mobley with 8 points. A dunk deserves a dunk. Heat on a 16-5 run over the last 4:43. Timeout by Miami. Miami up 50-45. It'll be Miami Rock when we come back. 2:37 remains here in the second quarter. The Heat is on the radio.
Visit everstream.net today.
What does it mean to be a nurse at Cleveland Clinic? To us, it means being at the center of world-class care with the #1 hospital in Ohio and supporting the health of our communities while getting the support you need to care for your career, your personal well-being, and thousands of lives every year. For every care in the world. Further your nursing career at clevelandclinic.jobs.
Small businesses don't sound small. In fact, they sound pretty substantial. And they act even bolder than that. We know because at Westfield, we insure them and help them grow. So thank you, go-getters, for inspiring us. And sorry, excuses, we can't hear you over the sound of all that doing. Hear more at westfieldinsurance.com.
Rover.
Whatever, lady.
Tomorrow morning from 6 to 11 on WMMS.
50-45, 2:37 to go first half. Let's pause for station identification on the Cavaliers Audioverse.
Serving the universe from the rock and roll capital of the world. We are 100.7 Buzzard Radio. WMMS. Cleveland.
Off the timeout, Miami will have the basketball. Let's check out our Discount Drug Mart first half assists. Discount Drug Mart, your one-stop shop that saves you the runaround. Miami with 10 assists on their 16 buckets here in the first half of play. Leading the way, Victor Oladipo. He's got 4. Cavaliers with 13 assists. And DG with 4 for the Cavs. DG also has 3 fouls. Those are your Discount Drug Mart first half assist numbers, brought to you by Discount Drug Mart, your one-stop shop that saves you the runaround. Adebayo in the lane, just drives by Allen and dunks it home.
That's right. Jared turned his back. Old veteran move. You turn your back. And they have that chemistry. He knew to cut to the basket.
Rubio back in, Garland on the bench with those 3 fouls.
Jax, back to you in Cleveland.
My man. Spent the majority of my
Adebayo, right of the circle. Adebayo shoots over Jarrett. Missed. Rebound Mobley. Quickly to Donovan Mitchell. So you've got Rubio, Mitchell, along with Mobley, Wade, and Allen. Cavs down 7 with 1:38 to go, second quarter. Wade on the dribble. Dean shoves it right wing to Mobley. Spins by Butler. Rolled it in with the left hand.
I like the creativity.
That was a dance floor move by Evan Mobley.
I like the creativity. Good move, Evan.
He's in double figures with 10. Cavs back to within 5 at 52-47. Oladipo into the lane, feeds it down low. Adebayo went up and stuffed another one home.
That's right. See, that's when you clobber. See, those little things.
Wade, top of the arc with Lowry on him, and it doesn't work. Gives it to Mobley, who spins on Jimmy. Got it to roll in front of the rim. Nice work off the right block. Heat up 52-47. 1:23 remains here in the second quarter. Jimmy. Now he's dealing with Wade. Kicks it out top to Oladipo. Pump fake. Got Mobley in the air. Drove by. Leaving it for Bam. Bam throws it down after Mobley got in the air a second time. That man's a pogo stick and disrupted no one. Heat up 54-47. Adebayo with a dozen. Trailing Jimmy with a baker's dozen. And Martin's short of a dozen by 1. Mitchell, jumper, top of the circle, got it. Mitchell now with 9 points. Heat up 54-49. Tyler misses. Tried to get one to go on the left side. Little jumper. Back comes Cleveland. Rubio, 3-ball left corner pocket. They love it. Just a second shot, and he's made 2 shots. In 8 minutes, he's got 5 points. The other way, Jimmy drew a whistle. That foul is going to be on Mobley, his first. And Jimmy will be shooting 2 as he was driving right down Main Street. Butler 4 of 6 from the line. He has 13 points. The chance to shoot your shot is here when you purchase a ticket to our game against the Pacers. That's on February 8th. Through Heat.com/free throws, you'll be able to shoot a free throw on the Heat's floor in the Heat's house after the Heat's game. Don't miss out on this bucket list opportunity. Log on to Heat.com/free throw right now. Speaking of free throws, here's Jimmy about to fire his 8th. Missed the first, made the second. He's now 5 of 8 from the line. He has a game-high 14 points. Heat 55. Cavaliers 52. 24 seconds to go. Mitchell working some clock. Moves the ball left to Rubio, top of the arc. Moves it back to Mitchell. Right side of the arc, bounce pass into Mobley. He got blocked by Robinson. Right into the hands of Hero. Coming down the other way. Pauses outside the right wing, and he just threw it out of bounds. Well, he didn't throw it out of bounds. Mitchell knocked it out of bounds as he was trying to get it to Jimmy in the right corner. Okoro will return, so will Strus. Rubio will take a seat, as will Robinson. So side out of bounds, 6 seconds to go into the half. Heat up 55-52. Tyler will inbound. Gets it up top to Jimmy. Jimmy puts it on the floor. Drives past Allen and Mobley. Flips it out on Oladipo. 3 ball. Doesn't go. Great move and groove and pass by Jimmy. Oladipo had a good look. It just didn't splash. Oladipo 1 for 4 from downtown in the first half. 1 for 5 for the game. Butler leads the way with 14 points, a rebound, and 2 assists. Bam with 12. And Caleb with 11, the top scorer for Cleveland in the first half. It's Mobley with 10. Heat up 55-52. We want you cheering on our squad inside the Heat's house. We're offering 2 sets of 5 game ticket plans in which you can catch your Heat, battle some of the toughest teams in the association. Support Miami's push back to the postseason by logging on to heat.com/partials now to secure your seats. When we come back, it's the Bacardi Halftime Report with Tommy and Alejandro. This is the Miami Heat audio experience.
Ladies, if you feel me, this your I could have my Gucci on.
Attention Heat fans, this is your chance to celebrate 35 years of Heat basketball in Miami. Enter for a chance to win the ultimate experience, an exclusive Corona Miami Heat pregame with you and your 3 favorite fans. Yachts included, plus 4 tickets to the April 1st game against the Dallas Mavericks. Entrance must be 21 plus. See official rules for full program details. Head over to ConstellationBrandsSweepstakes.com/Corona and enter for a chance to win now.
Hey, it's the Good Greek Spiro, and we all know that an important part of winning a championship is getting there. And as the Miami Heat pursues another championship year, they trust the Good Greek to get them there. And when it's time for you to move like the Miami Heat and call Good Greek Moving and Storage. Whether it's local or long distance, go to goodgreek.com. Good Greek Moving and Storage, the official movers of the Miami Heat.
Good Greek Moving and Storage, your superhero movers.
At Kia, we believe the driveway is more than a driveway. It's where legendary performances reside. The buzzer beaters from the curb, the fadeaways, step backs, pump fakes, on a 1-on-0, 4-pointers from beyond the arc of the sprinklers. Here's to the legends that fill the driveways of America. From the fans of the game to the Kia Telluride X Pro, the MVPs in horse to the ones in horsepower. From the clutch players to the 8-speed automatic transmissions, the 360 dunkers to the 360 view camera systems, to long-range shooters and even longer-range rides. Here's to the legends of the driveway, the Kia Telluride X Pro. Kia is the official automotive partner of the NBA and WNBA.
Kia, movement that inspires. Surround view and blind spot view monitors are not substitutes for safe driving and may not display all objects around vehicle. Always drive safely and use caution.
At the UPS store, not every small business needs the same thing, but every small business needs something. We're the scanning and faxing store, the printing store, the packing and shipping store,
I need my designing place and my printing place to be the same place store.
We're the one-stop, right around the corner, everything you need so you can be unstoppable store. The UPS store, be unstoppable. The UPS store locations are independently owned. Product, services, pricing, and hours may vary. See Center for details.
It's halftime on the Miami Heat audio experience. Let's get caught up.
Sponsored by Bacardi. Miami sports fans, listen up. It's game time. Whether you're courtside or upper deck, treat yourself like an MVP with a Bacardi and Cola. Try it for yourself and share around with your team. Live passionately, drink responsibly. Bacardi is a registered trademark. Bacardi USA, Inc., Miami, Florida. Rum 40% alcohol by volume.
Jimmy, now he's dealing with weight. Kicks it out top to Oladipo. Pump fake. Got Mobley in the air. Drove by. Leaving it for Bam. Bam throws it down after Mobley got in the air a second time. That man's a pogo stick and disrupted no one.
As America's been running on Duncan time by Bam in period number 2. Our score through 24, Miami 55, Cleveland 52. At the moment, the hosts are having a bicker staff meeting to discuss the situation for us. Let's welcome in Alejandro. And the Heat keep saying they love challenges. Go to Charlotte, lose the game. and they spot the Cavaliers a very early 11-point lead. Surely they got themselves back in the game, obviously, but looky here. They actually got the three ball in their arsenal. They already have more three-pointers in this game than they had the last time they went to Cleveland.
Absolutely. You love the 7 threes already, and I think that's a big part of the Heat coming back, but you love the response from Miami, right? You spot them the 11 points. You're saying, against a team that's 21-5 at home this season, but because of the shooting and because of, yes, Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo, a really nice response by the Miami Heat in the first and second quarter.
Up next, Evan can wait for Alejandro to rejoin us with more in a matter of moments. Our score at the half, Miami 55, Cleveland 52. This is the Miami Heat audio experience.
Hey, Heat family, if you don't love your hair, you've got to check out Hair Club. You can get 2 free Miami Heat tickets when you visit Hair Club for a free no-obligation hair health checkup. Hair Club is the official hair solutions partner of the Miami Heat, and they've helped more than 500,000 people get back the hair they love. Visit hairclub.com/tickets to schedule your free hair and scalp analysis and get your free Miami Heat tickets. That's hairclub.com/tickets. Hair Club. Love your hair, live your life. No purchase necessary. Valid for new clients only who complete an initial appointment. Must be 18 or older.
Metro Group Miami, corporate partner of the Miami Heat, the home of Metro Signs and Metro Wraps, has been South Florida's business choice for quality signs and graphics for over 34 years. No sign is too big or too small for the experts at Metro. We bring brands to life. Call us today, 954-983-6662, 954-983-6662. Visit MetroGroupMiami.com to learn what we can do for you. Metro Group Miami, your everything team. Hey, Heat Nation, the best way to celebrate a Heat win is with Papa John's Pizza. Because when the Heat win, you win too. The day after a Heat win, get 50% off online orders at regular menu price when you order from the Papa John's app or papajohns.com using the promo code HEATWIN. And don't forget to join Papa Rewards for exclusive items and score points towards free pizza with every order. Papa John's, the official delivery pizza of the Miami Heat. Offer valid for online orders only, not valid with other discounts. Delivery fee and taxes extra and are not subject to discount offer.
It's time for easier, and buying a Yamaha Wave Runner has never been easier. With the largest stock in South Florida, and with special offers during the Perfect Choice sales event, quick and easy financing and APR as low as 3.99% for 60 months. What are you waiting for? 2022 models are arriving. Jet Ski of Miami, your go-to dealer for anything Yamaha. Jet Ski of Miami and Fisherman's Boat Group, your Yamaha Marine Superstore for over 60 years. JetSkiofMiami.com. And retail prices not include freight or tax. Local APR rate on price based on Tier 1 qualifying APR. See dealer for details.
In this city, there's a little bit of everything. Maybe a cafecito to get the day going. Some jerk chicken for lunch. Woo, spicy. How about stone crabs for dinner? Yum! In Miami, we like to mix it up. That's why Popular Bank stays committed to making dreams happen through every step of life, with checking and savings plans, personal financing, and more. Because here, deciding what to eat is just the beginning. Visit popularbank.com or stop by a branch today. Popular Bank, our bottom line is you. All loans are subject to credit review and approval. Popular Bank, member FDIC.
Time for more of the Halftime Show on the Miami Heat audio experience.
Welcome back, everybody. Our score at the break, Miami 55, Cleveland 52. I love Karis in the springtime. What about how everybody's doing in the dead of winter? With Alejandro here with me. Down throughout most of the early going, Jimmy Butler helped make that comeback in the second quarter, then received help from Caleb Martin, who played well in Cleveland in November, and you also have to love Bam Adebayo's aggressiveness in the second. What seemed to turn the tide exactly for this team in their favor?
Well, we mentioned the three-point shooting, and I think that helps obviously alleviate some of Miami's scoring woes at times during this stretch, especially when you're down 11. But again, it's simple basketball for the Heat. It's just Jimmy Butler taking really good shots. He's 4 of 6 from the field. And Bam Adebayo, despite some of those jumpers not going, he's getting easy looks. Mm-hmm. Jimmy, Bam getting to the line. Jimmy's 5 of 8 right now. Bam's 4 of 4. That's always going to help, Tommy. And it also helps, to be fair, Cleveland right now hasn't made too many three-pointers. They only have 5 of their 22 attempts. That's 22% right now for them. It also helps when the other team is missing those shots that usually at home fall for them.
Especially when they made 13 in the previous meeting against Miami. Our halftime score, Heat 55, Cavaliers 52. Still ahead, the Lake Show trying to survive in a New York minute. I look at on other activity across the NBA in mere moments. You're listening to the Bacardi Halftime Report on the Miami Heat audio experience.
This is Jason Jackson with the Miami Heat, and I'm here to introduce you to Accordis, preferred partner of the Miami Heat. Accordis provides the latest technology to help us and many more enterprises like yours to thrive with their solutions for network, managed printing, IT security, and more. They hold one of South Florida's largest authorized partner networks, partnering with Cisco, Microsoft, Samsung, LG, Xerox, Dell, HP, and dozens more. Accordis gives your business the fast and effective tech game plan it needs to continue to win. To start winning with us, contact Accordis today at 1-888-331-3134 or visit them at www.accordiscorp.com.
Injured in a crash? You deserve Anajar Levine. We stand up to the big insurance companies. They want you to settle for a fraction of what your case is worth, but we'll fight to get you the maximum money for your injuries. Experience the Anajar Levine difference. Call me, Glenn Levine, at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733 for a free consultation and take back control of your life.
Main office, Fort Lauderdale. You love watching, following, and sometimes even playing the game. Don't ever let an injury keep you from it. Let the all-pro staff at Baptist Health Orthopedic Care, the official sports medicine provider of the Miami Heat, get you back to what you love. Visit baptisthealth.net/ortho for more information. Doesn't it feel good to know you can go where the pros go?
Hot wings, hot and sour soup, and a hot fudge sundae. Your neighbor's DoorDash order for Miami Heat game days has gotten superstitiously specific. But hey, every order on DoorDash is a win for local businesses and Dashers. And if you're superstitious, it puts the Heat on a hot streak too. Score one for the neighborhood on game day with DoorDash, official partner of the Miami Heat.
Time for more of the halftime show on the Miami Heat audio experience.
Welcome back, everybody. Our score at the midway point, Miami 55, Cleveland 52. Well, the Heat poured it on the third quarter 2 days ago, then couldn't hold off the Hornets down the stretch. How important, Alejandro, is the start of this period and the need to hang around against a team as solid as the Cavaliers?
It's very important, but you love right now the 11 points from Caleb Martin, 6 from Gabe Vincent off the bench. If the Heat want to continue being up in this game, and as important as it is to start off the third quarter, yes, you're going to get what you're getting from Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo, but others have to step up like Caleb and Gabe did. That's the hope going into the second half. Maybe a Kyle Lowry or Tyler Hero quarter coming as well.
Well, it will all be nice. On the NBA Tuesday evening scoreboard, 4 other contests just starting the second quarter in New York. Lakers lead the Knicks 34-32.
Times it led to 5 Miami points. Miami has turned it over 7 times, and that has led to 4 Cavalier points. It all adds up to a Heat 55-52 lead at the half. Hey, before we take the timeout, I want to remind you, bring the family to Cavs basketball with the Family Fun Pack presented by Molina Healthcare. 4 tickets, 4 fan meals, starting at $25 per ticket. Visit Cavs.com/offers. 55-52, Cavs down 3 to Miami. Third quarter follows this on the Cavaliers Audioverse.
Want to watch your favorite games without cable? Basketball, hockey, football, and soccer. We got you covered. Thousands of live events each year right on Fubo TV. So you won't be stuck talking to Bob about finance on Monday. You can chat who scored that winning basket instead. Fubo TV has over 100 live channels, including ESPN, NFL Red Zone, NFL Network, Fox, NBC, and more. Sign up today for a risk-free trial or try it for free at FuboTV.com. That's FUBOTV.com.
Buying a home?
Other terms and conditions visit inflationbuster.com. Call 1-833-7-ROCKET. Equal housing lender license in all 50 states. NMLS ConsumerAccess.org. Number 3030.
The best-selling female artist of all time, Madonna. The Celebration Tour. 4 decades of music featuring her greatest hits. Live at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse, August 2nd. On sale now at rocketmortgagefieldhouse.com. Madonna.
Cleveland-based TCP Lighting is a proud partner of the Cleveland Cavaliers. TCP manufactures energy-efficient, high-performance LED lamps and fixtures. New product innovations that change the way you light your home and workplace for the better. With a light for every application, TCP is Cleveland's hometown lighting provider. TCP, lighting the land. Learn more at tcpi.com. That's tcpi.com.
Rover. Whatever, lady. Tomorrow morning from 6 to 11 on WMMS.
Heat with a 3-point lead over the Cavs as we start the second half of play, and it'll be Miami with the basketball. They now go left to right. They're heading towards the Cavs bench down to our right. There's a steal by Jared Allen. Drops it behind him to Mitchell, underhands it to Garland, left of the lane. Easy layup for DG.
Well, that's the quickest way to get back in the game, Tim. Off your defense.
Cavaliers pulled to within one as Jared Allen got into that passing lane, made the pick. And the easy layup for DG at the other end. 55-54. Hero tries to lob it near the backboard for Adebayo. All the ball did was hit the backboard. Here comes Mitchell to the other end. Stops. Three. Nope. Rebound grab by Tyler Hero.
Yeah,
Donovan had a great look.
He's got to keep shooting it, Tim. He's wide open.
Shooter's got to shoot. Butler at the other end. Out front to Kyle Lowry. Swings it on the right wing to Martin. Right back to Lowry. Left side, Jimmy. Butler comes into the lane. Floats. Missed. Rebound, Allen. Well, he stuck his paw out there and grabbed that one with authority. 55-54. Third quarter just underway. Cavs with the ball. They trail the Heat by one. Garland comes around an Allen screen. DG right of the lane. He'll scoop. He'll score and give the Cavs the lead.
That's right. If one can't, the other can. That 1-2 punch in that backcourt.
56-55. Cavs on top. Cavs' biggest lead in the first half of play was 11. They were up 16-5 early on. Here's Hero left of the lane. Gave it in the corner. Butler, he'll unload a three. Miss it. Rebound, Jared Allen. Quickly to Donovan Mitchell. Cavs with the ball and a 1-point lead. Mitchell left of the lane to Mobley. Pow! With two hands. And there's that aggressive move that you talked
You're
about.
Exactly right, Tim. And the Cavaliers 6-0 to start the second half.
And Eric Spoelstra sees that and says, let's chat. 58-55. Cavs by 3. 10-16 to go in the third on the Cavaliers Audioverse.
And now trail by one. Jimmy pump fake from the left corner. Now a take from the left corner pocket. That's off. Allen, rebound, turns and gets it to Mitchell. He brings it up the left side. Now moving right, snaps it to Mobley. He was wide open inside the left block. Exposing enough. Timeout. The Heat are headed back to the bench, having discussions about how to right those wrongs as they're down 58-55, 10-16 mark here in the third quarter. This is the Miami Heat audio experience.
You've got advanced prostate cancer, but you're not waiting around. You want straight talk, the facts about Orgovyx.
Orgovyx Relugolix 120 milligram prescription tablets is a treatment for adults with advanced prostate cancer. Fact: Orgovyx is a different kind of androgen deprivation therapy treatment, a pill, not an injection. Orgovyx may cause serious side effects, including a heart condition called QT prolongation. Tell your doctor right away if you feel dizzy, faint, have a racing or pounding heart, or chest pain. Orgovyx can cause harm to an unborn baby or miscarriage. Use birth control during treatment and for 2 weeks after Orgovyx treatment. The most common side effects include hot flushes, increased blood sugar and blood fat levels, muscle and joint pain, decreased blood hemoglobin levels, increased liver enzymes, tiredness, constipation, and diarrhea. Other side effects include weight gain, decreased sex drive, and erectile function problems. Orgovyx may cause infertility. Talk to your doctor if infertility is a concern for you.
Go with Orgovyx. Ask your doctor. For more facts, visit gowiththefacts.com.
Have you heard about El Car Wash, the official car wash of the Miami Heat? For as low as $19.99 per month, you can enjoy unlimited express
should download the Cavs app to play Cavs Pick'em. It's presented by Fubo TV. $10,000 will be given away along with premium Cavs tickets, Team Shop gift cards, and more. Head to the Cavs app and play Cavs Pick'em. So a quick timeout from Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Heat, to open up the third quarter. Miami with the ball off that timeout. Butler on the right sideline, right in front of the Cavs bench. Hand off to Hero. Tyler into the lane, forced up a shot, missed it. Rebound dashed off the backboard. Allen out of there with it for the Cavaliers. Lobs it to Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell will head to the forecourt. Donovan against Hero. Spinning on Tyler. Left wing Mobley. Left corner Okoro. Okoro back in the corner to Mitchell. Wide open three. Bullseye.
Finally, Tim, he makes an open shot. I bet you he's missed at least 5 to 6 of those tonight.
He didn't miss that one. Nothing but the bottom of the net. And the Cavs are up 6, 61-55. Donovan has such a beautiful shot, too. Just that release with the wrist. Here's Adebayo. He got by Jared. Went to the rim, but missed the shot. Rebound Allen quickly to Garland. Here come the Cavs up by 6. Mitchell, right corner Okoro. Okoro back to Mitchell. Gave it to Okoro. Right of the lane. Out front to Mobley. In between the circles to Garland. Garland will reset the offense. Garland against Martin. Garland, though, lost the ball on the dribble. Yeah. And he reached in and tried to get it back from Lowry, and the foul is called on DG, and that's going to be number 4 on Darius Garland.
Yeah. And he had 2 shots before he even dribbled. I don't know if he stubbed his toe or hurt his wrist, but he's grabbing his hand. I think it was his wrist.
And that will get Karis LeVert off the Cavalier bench.
Yeah, he was coming anyway. 4 fouls, you can't take a chance this early.
So LeVert checks in. He had a solid first half with 9 points, including a 3-ball to beat the buzzer at the first quarter.
That's right. He carried the bench.
Cavs by 6, Heat with the ball. They've got the score here in the third. In the left corner, wide open Butler. 3-ball, no. Rebound to flex out front. Isaac Okoro has it for the Cavaliers. Okoro shoves it to Mitchell, who hadn't crossed the half-court line yet. Donovan tried to jump and land.
Yeah, with the ball in front of him.
But Donovan caught it while he was still jumping.
And Okoro said, what? So much to learn, Tim.
He looks over it. He says, that's on me. Not me. So the Heat get it back. Here's Butler right of the lane. In the lane to Adebayo. Fumbled it. Let it deflects out front to Tyler Hero. Hero, left wing. Gave it to Caleb Martin outside the 3-point arc. Shot clock at 5. Martin left of the lane with a floater that
nice
rolled
shot.
in.
That was a nice shot, but Donovan did a good job of running him off that 3-point line where Martin is so dangerous on the catch and shoot.
Heat with their first 2 points here in the third quarter. And at the other end, Caleb Martin knocked the pass out of bounds.
Okay, now
Cavs by 4, 61-57.
Now, Miami has responded since that timeout. They're guarding the dribbler a lot closer.
Here's Mitchell. Left side to LeVert. And LeVert trying to look down low for Caleb Martin. And instead, Jared Allen trying to clear out Caleb Martin gets called for the offensive foul.
Yeah, that's a 6'4" against a 7-footer. Yeah, that's the new NBA, where a 6'4" guy can guard a 7-footer in the post.
So with 8 minutes to go in the third quarter, he'd get the ball back. 61-57. Right. Cavaliers with the 4-point lead. Butler right of the circle. Jimmy right of the lane. Hits the brakes. Lob in the right corner to Lowry. Lowry against LeVert. Lowry will shoot a 3 over Karis and hit it.
And Karis, he has such a slow release. You got to step up. You just can't give up 3s. Better to give up 2 than 3.
61-60. Cavs lead. Trimmed to 1. Here's Mobley near the half-court line. On the handoff to LeVert. LeVert.
Don't force it.
Goes into the lane. He'll
Right.
put it up. Got it blocked.
Yep.
Out of there with it comes Adebayo for Miami. Adebayo behind him to Lowry. Lowry weaves his way into the paint. Bounced it down low to Butler. Put it up in. And the foul.
The thing that stops you from scoring against this team is when in 5-on-5, you over-dribble. There's no movement. There's no cutters. You're just dribbling. They have a chance to set their defense, and that's what they did against LeVert there. They've been doing it all game, Tim. When you over-dribble, advantage goes to the Miami Heat defense because then they can set their defense.
8 straight by Miami, and they've overtaken the Cavs 63-61. Cavs down by a bucket. 7:08 to go here in the third. Mitchell fires left side to Mobley. He'll drive the baseline. Mobley turns, shoots. Good
job. You see what Mobley did? Just 2 dribbles. LeVert, Donovan couldn't go anywhere because he over dribbled.
His 6th free throw in 9 tries tonight. Seven lead changes, 6 ties, and the Heat's out front by 2. Mitchell snaps it to his left.
Legs trying to throw him off balance.
Bounce goes to Mobley. He'll hand it off to Karis LeVert. LeVert had 9 in the first half. LeVert out front to Donovan. And
Good
Mitchell
call.
fouled in the lane by Caleb Martin.
I guess the officials saw the stats that we saw. Cavaliers only shot 5 free throw attempts in the first half to Miami's, what they had, about 14 free throws in the first half.
Cavs were 3 of 5, and the Heat were 12 of 15. There's Mobley on the left side against Lowry. Mobley in the lane to Okoro. He'll muscle it up. No, got his own miss. Right side, LeVert fakes the 3. LeVert all twisted up. Back to Okoro. Lets it fly. No, as the shot clock went off. Rebound to Adebayo. We are tied at 63 as Adebayo heads to the forecourt for Miami. Underhands it to Lowry. Lowry against Okoro. Lowry right corner to Caleb Martin. Martin against Mobley. Martin shoots the 3 over Evan and swished it.
That's right. That's what he is. He's a catch and shoot. Don't relax.
He's got 4 3 balls tonight. That one puts the Heat up by 3, 66-63.
If there's one player that's the difference, it's got to be him, Martin.
There's Allen in the lane. Allen surrounded by Heat jerseys. In the right corner to LeVert. Out front to Mitchell. Down low to Allen. Hooked it up. Rolled it home. And he got fouled.
Ball movement, Tim. Now you see what I'm talking about. Ball movement, body movement. Big fella moves to the open spot. LeVert throws out of the corner to Donovan, and then they go back inside. You got to have ball movement against a solid defensive team.
Allen with a chance for an and one and an opportunity to tie the game. 5:34 to go in the quarter. Jared Allen, line left. Free throw is up, and it rolled around the rim and in. Jared Allen now with 10 points in the ball game. We are tied at 66. Lowry, bounce left side to Butler. Butler against Mobley. Butler comes around a Lowry screen. Now gave it back to Kyle. Left wing 3 ball off the back of the rim. No good. Adebayo slaps it out front to Hero. Hero on the handoff to Butler. Jimmy comes down the lane. Shot blocked by Allen, but it's grabbed by Lowry out front to Hero. And his 3 is perfect. And the Cavs take time.
Nine rebounds. And he did tie it at 66. He's got 10 points. He is the 4th Cavalier in double-digit scoring, all 4 of the starters. 3 Heat players, Butler, Martin, and Adebayo, all have double-digit scoring. A miss by Lowry, top of the arc, knocked back out by Bam into the hands of Tyler. He hands off to Jimmy. He powers up, got blocked by Allen. Lowry gets it to Tyler. 3 ball, top of the arc splash for Tyler Hero. Right on time with his first 3 ball in 3 tries. He has 9. 69-66. Heat out front by 3. 5:11 remains here in the third quarter. Timeout Cleveland. The Heat is on the radio.
At the UPS store, not every small business needs the same thing, but every small business needs something. We're the scanning and faxing store, the printing store, the packing and shipping store,
I need my designing place and my printing place to be the same place store.
We're the one-stop, right around the corner, everything you need so you can be unstoppable store. The UPS store, be unstoppable. The UPS store locations are independently owned. Product services, pricing, and hours may vary. See Center for details.
The Heat are back in action, And this season, you can be back in the stands to experience it all live. Get verified tickets from Ticketmaster, the official marketplace of the NBA, and you won't miss a single epic moment. And rest assured,
network in the area. Our Ethernet, dedicated internet access, and dark fiber services deliver capacity up to 100 gigs with class-leading low latency, no charge bandwidth bursting, and direct peering to the cloud apps you use most. Don't settle for the telecom status quo. Choose a partner that's raising the bar for business connectivity. Visit everstream.net today.
The Alan Cox Show.
Nude recreation.
Afternoons at 2.
I take it all off.
On WMMS.
Cavaliers trailing Miami up 69-66, 5:11 to go. Third quarter of play here at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. Terrific ball game between these two contenders in the Eastern Conference. Cavaliers came into the ball game in the number 5 spot. Miami 2.5 games back in the number 6 spot. 30 games to go, counting tonight as the Cavs came in at 31-21. Don't forget, after the ball game, Mike Snyder, Jim Jones, they're going to talk about it on the Zoom post-game show. You can submit your Zoom post-game show comments and questions to them at Cavs Audioverse. Down low, pass over the head of LeVert. Turnover gives it back to Miami. So again, Mike and Jim, Zoom post-game show. Zoom, one platform to connect. Victor Oladipo has checked in, feeds Hero right side, and Tyler buries a 3-ball.
That's right, that 3-guard front. You got Oladipo, Lowry, and you got Hero spacing and spreading the floor, looking for each other.
Cavs down 6. 72-66. Mitchell double team near the half-court line. Steps through it, finds Okoro down low, hands it to Allen. Finger rolled it up and in.
Ball movement, body movement. When they double team your guards, ball.
Robinson and Butler. Oladipo flips it out to Tyler. Wide open 3, right wing. Got it. I think a Hero's about to come along, people. 2 for 4 from the edges. He has a dozen. As does Bam. 16 for Caleb. Jimmy with 17. It's a 17-5 run over the last little bit for Miami. Carl gets it to Allen, who rolls it right in. Nice, beautiful air catch along the baseline on the left side of the paint. One move got it to the big fella. 72-68. He's still in front. Oladipo tries to power it up the right-hand side. Cleaned up by Robinson, who snaps it out top to Jimmy. Moves to Lowry. Lowry, sidestep, fires a 3. Splashes a 3 from the top of the arc. After missing his first 3 offerings from the edges, that man has hit the last 2. He's got 6 points, does Lowry, plus a rebound and 2 assists and a steal. Heat up 75-68. Coral working along the left baseline. Took too many steps without dribbling. Not allowed in basketball. Heat ball. 75-68. Heat up by 7. 3:47 remains in the third quarter. 5 of the last 6 Heat field goals have been threes. Hence your separation. Heat doing some things after the Cavs started this quarter 6-0. Oladipo stops at the free throw line, kicks it out to Lowry up top. Rubio waving in his face. Jimmy sets up left screen. He uses it. Lowry to Robinson. Robinson flips one up. In and out. Rubio with the rebound. Pushes up the right side. Head up looking to create something. Kicks it into the hands of Allen. A little too close in quarters for that one. Got knocked away to Jimmy. Jimmy bounce past Oladipo. Gets up. Right hand off the glass for 2. Oladipo with 5. Assist number 4 by Jimmy. Heat up 77-68. 3:01 to go here in the third quarter. It's the largest lead of the game for Miami. 9 points. Thanks to a 22-7 run. We got a whistle. As Mitchell was trying to make a move on the right side of the paint. That foul's on Robinson. We're saying non-shooting foul. Mitchell feels differently. as Allen gets a breather and Mobley's back in with his 14 points. Most of it he has score. Mitchell sidestep for three. He misses from the right side. He's a rebound for Lowry on the left side of the rim. His second rebound, got it all the way down to the paint. Bounce pass to Robinson. Spins, flips it up off the glass. He misses that one. Rubio, another rebound, his fourth. Rubio, top of the arc, now sliding left. Gets toward the paint, leaves it for Mobley, who spins on Robinson. Gets it to go over the top. Crafty and skilled is Mobley, who's hit 8 of a dozen. He has 16. Heat up 77-70. 2:20 remains here in the third quarter. Tyler working the right baseline. Threw up a teardrop. Didn't go over the top of Wade. Rubio, another rebound. Right-hand dribble at the top of the arc. Uses a right screen from Mobley. Kicks it to Wade. Catches, pump fakes. Gets it to Mobley. Mobley fires a three from the top of the arc. Doesn't go. Tyler snatches it out of the air for his fourth rebound. Jogs it up. Past the timeline. 1:53 remaining in the third quarter. Fires a three. Thought he had some contact. Missed the three. He'd still have the ball. Jimmy to Orlando. Ball got stripped by Mobley as he went up to try to throw it down. Mobley gets it to Rubio. Rubio back out top to Mitchell. Gets it to Rubio. Bounce pass to LeVert. 3-ball left corner pocket. He was wide open. He got several bounces before that went in. Right in front of the Heat bench. Miami 77, Cleveland 73. 1:23 remains in the third. Lowry jogging it up. Crosses the timeline, met by Rubio. Bounce pass back behind Butler after a drive. Butler right wing gets double teamed by Rubio and Wade. Bounce pass ripped away by Mitchell. He gets it to Wade. Jimmy's the only man back. Oladipo's there now. Gets it to Rubio, right corner pocket, spot. Beautiful patience and balance by Cleveland. And it's a 1-point game. Cleveland up 77-76. 8-0 run by Cleveland. 59 seconds remain here in the third quarter. Jimmy, right baseline drive. Puts it up. He got it half. He'll go to the line and they can't stand it. Bam, Caleb, Gabe, and Max ready to check in for the final 44.4 of the third. Butler at the line where he is 6 of 9. Game high 17 points. 9 players in this game have double figures. Nobody has 20 yet. Jimmy, first shot, up and in. He has 18. Heat season ticket members, we are rewarding you. Earn 150 rewards points. When you open the Heat app, go to the members area, tap rewards, type the code rewards under the Heat rewards code section. The code expires at midnight. You know that. So don't waste any time. Go get it. 7 of 10 have gone in from the line for Jimmy. 14 of 17 for Miami. Overall, just 4 of 6 for Cleveland. Up and in, Butler has 19. Heat up 79-76, 44.0 seconds remaining. As Rubio skirts, flies, fires, kicks it into the right corner. Wade fires a three that he misses. Vincent tried to grab that thing out of the air over Rubio's head, but he knocked it out of bounds. So it'll be Heat's ball. Struce now in for Jimmy. We'll get some rests before closing time. Rubio inbounds baseline, way left of the stanchion, nearly along the sideline, gets it into Mobley. Mobley gets triple team.
Affects it, and he's not comfortable out there. I expect him to at least miss one of these.
Adebayo had a 12-point first half. That's unscored here in the third quarter.
That's right. And he didn't score for a long time in that first half.
And that first
What'd I tell you?
Is no good.
What'd I tell you? Come on now.
4 seconds to go here in the third. Adebayo has one more coming. Line right, looking at that basketball.
A little too long.
Now he holds it on his right hip. Takes one dribble, lets it fly. It's it out. Rebound Mobley quickly to Mitchell. Mitchell to the forecourt, stops. 3, good! Donovan hit it! Mitchell hit the 3-ball. Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse explodes. as Donovan hits the three to close out the third, ties the game at 79.
3-point basket.
We head to the fourth. They're going to look at it, but it'll look good from here. 79-79 is what that scoreboard shows right now. Coming back to Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse after this on the Cavaliers Audioverse.
I'd rather.
He's in 3 of 11. He's got 15 points. We're tied at 79. Of course we are. All I need is 12 more minutes. Please and thank you. This is the Miami Heat audio experience.
A bank that is all.
Tim Alcorn and Jim Jones.
The Cavaliers and the Heat supplying the action tonight here at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. Donovan Mitchell sent the crowd into a frenzy at the end of the third quarter when he knocked in that three ball to tie this game at 79 as we head to the fourth.
Tim, what about Rubio coming in for Garland? And we didn't miss a beat as far as playmaking.
Garland on that bench with 4 fouls. And as Jim said, Ricky Rubio kept things humming. The Cavs closed out that third quarter on an 11-2 run, and now they start the fourth and take the lead as Mobley finds Dean Wade, and Dean laid it up and in.
Full court zone press, really? Really supposed to?
81-79, Cavs by 2, a 13-2 run going back to the third quarter. Out front, Gabe Vincent, run of the lane, floats, missed, rebound, Mobley, and DG back in the ball game. Feeds it ahead to Rubio. Ricky with a stunner step, comes left of the lane. Rubio bounces it down low to Mobley, fumbles it, gets it back. Mobley into the lane, top side to LeVert. LeVert with 6 on the shot clock. Three ball is up. It hung on the rim and fell off. Rebound grab by Max Strus. Quickly to Victor Oladipo. Fourth quarter just underway. Oladipo driving into Wade. Threw it to the left side. Vincent couldn't handle it. Lost it out of bounds.
Yeah, they missed the travel by Oladipo because of that tough Cavs defense. And that was Wade. That was Wade. Wade plays solid defense on Oladipo in the open floor.
81-79. Cavs by 2. Rubio gets the pass from Garland. So you've got Garland, Rubio, LeVert, Wade, and Mobley. Rubio in between the circles. Left side to Wade. Wade with 8 on the shot clock. Back out front to Rubio. Ricky top of the three-point arc. Lost the ball. Got it back in the lane. Shoots. Bounce. Nobody got fouled. Ricky will head to the free throw line and shoot 2. Hey, get your Cavs Gold Pass to unlock exclusive experiences and perks such as Cavs gear, unprecedented in-arena experiences, enter to win opportunities, and more. Limited quantities available at Cavs.com/Gold Pass. Ricky Rubio misses that first free throw.
And Tim, toward the end of that third quarter, Garland goes out with 4. Rubio comes in. We're more organized. He gets the ball to the right people. He settled us down.
Rubio missed both free throws, though, so the Cavalier lead remains 2 at 81-79. 10.5 minutes to go. Strus, his pass stolen by Rubio, and then Ricky got knocked down in the backcourt.
That's right. That's Rubio I know. Timmy missed the 2 free throws because he hadn't played these many minutes before. You know, these are a lot of minutes for Rubio. He's at 14, but the last 7 have been really hectic. That was a fatigue free throw misses that that happened.
That's been a heavy 14.
Yeah.
Here's Garland into the forecourt, gave it to LeVert, swings it right sideline to Rubio. Rubio comes underneath the basket, bounce in the lane to Wade, and then Wade lost it, or did it go off Oladipo out of bounds?
They don't know.
They don't have a clue, and so they're going to call a jump ball.
Well, you can say that at any time. They don't have a clue.
I just meant on that ball, that particular call, Jim.
They're not going to give you any favors up here, Tim. They'll call a technical on you too, and you won't get a call when you get hacked.
Now that we'll have to have Kurt look up. Has an announcer ever been teed? Now you'd have to be courtside so they could hear you.
Yeah,
we'll have to do some research.
Sure I'm sure they have been.
Johnny Most had to have been teed at some point. Jump ball, Mobley controls it. So the Cavaliers have the basketball. Rubio, sideline right to Garland. DG came around the screen, and we're going to get a foul called on Gabe Vincent as he was trying to hang on to Darius Garland.
Did you see that pass by Rubio? He was at midcourt. He found Garland in the corner. The whole defense had to shift. That's why when Garland made the catch, he had a step and a half on the defense. I'm telling you, when Rubio's in the game, we are so much better in the half court.
Rubio gets the inbounds pass. Rubio on the left-hand dribble in between the circles. Ricky looking at that defense. Top of the three-point arc to Mobley. Gave it to LeVert. Down on the baseline to Garland. In the lane to Mobley. Mobley fakes left. Back out front, Ricky. 3. Off the back of the rim, no good.
Good shot.
Rebound grab by Caleb Martin.
Okay, we had a good shot.
Cavs still by 2. In the left corner, Vincent. 3. No. Rebound, Dean Wade. Quickly to LeVert. LeVert up the left side. LeVert at the three-point arc. Karras tosses it to Darius Garland. Cavs up 81-79. Garland with a stutter step into the lane. Fumbled the ball. It's grabbed by Vincent. Got it ahead to Oladipo. Drive. Shot blocked by LeVert. What a chase down block by Karras. Here's Rubio to the other end. Left corner, Garland. Drives the baseline. Back to Ricky. Ricky left of the circle. Comes down the lane. Scoop. No. Rebound Mobley. Left corner Wade. Out front Garland. 3 on the way. Way off.
Wade had
Gets it to LeVert. LeVert left-hand dribble, gets to the left side of the arc. Now between his legs to a right-hand dribble, moves it to Garland. Top of the arc. Got Bam in front, trying to get by. Post ball. Strus gets it. Kicks it ahead to Oladipo. He gets up. He gets it blocked. LeVert was there. Tracked him the whole time. Wade to Rubio. Rubio. Kicks it to Garland. He works left baseline. Back out to Rubio. Rubio. Smothered by Martin. Gets him by. Slips up. A right-hand layup that doesn't go. Garland has the ball. Top of the arc. He missed everything. What a brick. Cleveland 81, Miami 79. 9 minutes remain. The separation is 2. Bam wanted that rock on the right elbow. Said he sets a screen. Oladipo doesn't use it. Snaps it left to Strus. He gets it to Gabe. 3 ball. Doesn't go from the left side. LeVert with the rebound. Timeout Cleveland. Gabe Vincent, 2 of 4 from downtown. He 12 of 27. Been sitting on this 2-point margin for a moment. 81-79. Cleveland out front. 8:47 remains. This is the Miami Heat audio experience.
Metro Group Miami, corporate partner of the Miami Heat, the home of Metro Signs and Metro Wraps, has been South Florida's business choice for quality signs and graphics for over 34 years. No sign is too big or too small for the experts at Metro. We bring brands to life. Call us today, 954-983-6662, 954-983-6662. Visit MetroGroupMiami.com to learn what we can do for you. Metro Group Miami, your everything team.
Hey, Heat family, if you don't love your hair, you
appetizers, and more, you'll always find something fantastic. Giant Eagle is a proud sponsor of the Cleveland Cavaliers and proud to bring freshness to Cavs fans everywhere.
Your FM home for Cavs basketball is 100.7 WMMS.
Fans break up the game, presented by Everstream.
Here's Vincent underneath, trying to spin it home. Missed it. Rebound. Mobley fires it ahead to LeVert. LeVert weaves his way to the basket and laid it in with the left hand.
That's right. Mobley on the push.
And LeVert with the finish to make it 38-34. That was the Everstream fast break of the game. Presented by Everstream, Cleveland's business-only fiber network. Faster fiber, better business. JB took the timeout situation. Miami with 3 remaining. Excuse me, Miami with 4 remaining, and the Cavs with 3 left.
That's right, Miami in that zone, Tim. Just be patient. You can't beat a zone.
Wade spinning in the lane, and he threw it right to Oladipo.
You can't beat a zone. You know, you just got to give the ball up.
Here comes Oladipo into the forecourt. Wade picked his pocket. Out of there with it comes LeVert. LeVert to the forecourt. LeVert shovels it out front to Rubio, right side to Garland. Garland on the sideline. It's a 2-0 fourth quarter for the Cavs. Mobley on the baseline against Martin. Mobley into the lane, spinning, faking, banking. Good!
That's right. You only need one to win a game, Tim. So we don't care how many points we score, as long as we don't let them outscore us. And I'm telling you, Mobley has become that third scorer. The backcourt plus Mobley.
83-79. Cavs by 4 with under 8 minutes to go. Here's Bam Adebayo on the left wing. Adebayo against Mobley. Adebayo left of the lane. Mobley cut him off, and then Adebayo just held the basketball. That's a 24-second shot clock violation.
That's what I've been telling you. They got him. There's a mental game. They got him in his head. He's afraid to get his shot blocked. And Mobley and Allen have done the job on him psychologically.
7:38 to go. Allen and Mitchell back in. Wade and Rubio sit down. Here's Garland in the center circle. DG around an Allen screen. Sideline right to LeVert. Right back to Garland with 8 on the shot clock. Garland around an Allen pick. Oh, boy, they got Allen with an offensive foul right there.
Yeah, it was close.
7:21 to go. Miami gets the ball back, and they still have yet to score here in the fourth quarter.
That's right, and all we have is 4. And I'm telling you, Tim, that right now they can't figure us out. We're forcing them to play 5-on-5. As long as we don't turn that ball over, they have no answer for our defense.
Caleb Martin on the left sideline for the Heat. Again, the Heat going left to right as they head towards the Cavs bench. Here's Hero, left of the circle. Hero floats with a tough shot,
Nice
and
shot.
he rattled it in.
Then you call it a tough shot. Make them make tough shots. Don't foul them. Don't put them on the line. But nobody wants to have to take shots like that all night.
First points of the fourth quarter for Miami. Here's Allen in the lane. Allen heads to the bucket.
That's how you
Up
do it.
in there.
He's sitting in that pocket, and he's the release valve. He's going to be available at 7 foot.
Jared Allen puts the lead back to 5 at 85-81. Hero out front. 3 is up and good, and a foul. Hero with a chance for a 4-point play. And
How about Cleveland has 4? No team fouls as we approach the middle of the fourth quarter. Here's Martin. Sliding toward the left wing, flips it back out to Tyler. Martin Adebayo, Hero, Oladipo, and Vincent. Tyler, the runner. He got it to go. I mean, a stagger step flipper. He had the ability to get it in the bucket. 14 for 14 in 30 minutes. He also has 4 rebounds and 3 assists. Allen, bottom of the circle, puts it up on Bam's chest, got it to go. 85-81. Cleveland up 4, 6:40 to go. I think it's time for 22 to get back. 4-point possibility for Tyler while I'm calling for Jimmy, and he's on a stroll. Top of the arc, splash down for Boy Wonder. He'll head to the line where he's 2 for 2. He has 17. It's a 1-point game. He could tie it at the line with 6:35 remaining here in Cleveland, Ohio. Oladipo heads to the bench. Butler back on the floor. Tyler's hit 6 of 14 in this game, including 3 money balls and 6 tries. And that's a 4-point play for Hero. He has 18. Jimmy's the only one with more. In this game, he has 19. 18 leads the Cavaliers. That's from Mr. Evan Mobley. Garland gets to LeVert. LeVert along the arc to his right. Snaps it to his right to Mitchell. Mitchell pauses on the arena logo on the far side. Left-hand dribble gets to LeVert. He dives into the paint. Flips it up over Bam. Got it to right away. 87-85. Cavs up by 2. 6:12 to go. Bam brings it up. Pauses at the top of the arc. Hands off to Vincent. Vincent, top of the circle. Just got hit by Garland. No call. Got it to Bam for the throwdown on the left side of the rim. Cram sandwich time. It was so tasty. Tied at 87. 5:50 to go. Garland met by the top of the zone. Inside to Allen. Allen flips it up. It bounces out. Bam knocks it right to Tyler. Tyler the push. 3-on-2. Bounce pass to Jimmy. Got knocked away. It's going to scoot out of bounds. Tyler wanted to feed him to the left. Quick hands of the Cavs defense. Cause that ball to trickle out of bounds. It'll be far side inbound. So Mobley will get a breather. And Coral's in. Jimmy will inbound far side. Tied at 87, 5:37 to go. Butler moves it to his right into the hands of Adebayo, just below the top of the arc. He snaps it to Martin. Pump fake drives on Mitchell, flips it up. Got it to go. He's perfect. He's still perfect. 7 for 7 for Martin. He has 18 to go with those 10 points. Heat up 89-87. 5:16 to go. Mitchell pushed it off the glass on the right-hand side. He missed it. Actually, his right-hand side on the left-hand side. Martin just missed his first shot, and it was a 3-ball from the left corner. He's 7 of 8 for the game. He's got 18 points, 4 or 5 from downtown. Heat up 89-87. Flipper from the bottom of the circle doesn't go for LeVert. One-hand bounce rebound by Bam. Up to Martin. Picks up his dribble, snaps it to the top of the arc. Gabe steps into a 3-ball that splashes. Somebody was screaming something in the stands because he pointed at him with love in his heart. An 11-2 run by Miami. They're up 92-87. 4:30 to go. Mitchell, top of the arc, double team. Knocked away by Martin. Martin and Vincent were there, slapping 5 for the tenacious T. Going to stay Cleveland ball. 12 seconds remain on the shot clock. 4:24 to go in the game. Garland has the rock off the inbound from Mitchell. Uses a right screen from Allen. Just drew the foul on Gabe Vincent. Wanted nothing else but the foul.
Team foul number 2, Gabe Vincent.
That'll be Vincent's 5th.
Team 4.
And it'll be bonus time for Cleveland on the next foul by Miami. Far side inbound. Coral will get it done. Oladipo comes in to relieve Vincent with those 5 personal fouls. So we're hoping to maybe go to him a little later. Mitchell to Garland. Back. Into the paint for 2. Timeout, Miami. Bottom right of the circle, and got it to flip up and in, and Garland has 13 points. 9 assists now for Mitchell. Heat up 92-87, 4:12 remains. This is the Miami Heat audio experience.
What's the Anna Jar and Levine difference? If you're the victim of a car crash, you will always speak to a lawyer. You'll always get the highest standard of care from our dedicated legal team, and we'll always fight to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. That's the Anna Jar and Levine difference. Call our legal team right now for a free consultation. Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733. Don't wait. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
Main office, Fort Lauderdale. This is Jason Jackson with the Miami Heat, and I'm here to introduce you to Accordis, preferred partner of the Miami Heat. Accordis provides the latest technology to help us and many more enterprises like yours to thrive with their solutions for network, managed printing, IT security, and more. They hold one of South Florida's largest authorized partner networks, partnering with Cisco, Microsoft, Samsung, LG, Xerox, Dell, HP, and dozens more. Accordis gives your business the fast and effective tech game plan it needs to continue to win. To start winning with us, contact Accordis today at 1-888-331-3134 or visit them at www.accordiscorp.com.
Can health insurance be a doorway to a healthier life? To yoga classes? To nutrition classes? To nurses you don't need an appointment to see? Or even community specialists who give you access to helpful resources? It can. Our Florida Blue Centers offer all that and a whole lot more. All you have to do is walk through the door. What else can health insurance do? Find out at floridablue.com. Florida Blue, your local Blue Cross Blue Shield. Florida Blue is a trading of Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Florida, Inc.
Attention Heat fans. This is your chance to celebrate 35 years of Heat basketball in Miami. Enter for a chance to win the ultimate experience, an exclusive Corona Miami Heat pregame with you and your 3 favorite fans. Yachts included, plus 4 tickets to the April 1st game against the Dallas Mavericks. Entrance must be 21 plus. See official rules for full program details. Head over to ConstellationBrandsSweepstakes.com/Corona and enter for a chance to win now.
Garland with 8 on the shot clock. DG, right corner ice. 3 ball is up. And good! Isaac Okoro drains a 3 ball from the corner pocket. 92-92. Ice ties the game with 3:18 to go.
Alejandro.
Yeah, I mean, who else can you pick right now? Clearly, Caleb likes playing in the land. Jack's nearly perfect from the field, 18 points.
Career high in rebounds plus the scoring. By the way, Oladipo is season high in rebounds as well. He has 7. Here's Tyler with the rock. Heat up 92-89. Just under 4 minutes to go. Get to the gym. Jimmy the jab step. Now the drive. Flips it up. Out of the circle. Doesn't go. Rebound by Allen. He flips it to Mitchell. Passes the timeline. Right hand dribble. Calling for a screen from Allen. Gets it on the right side. It goes back left. Bam's all over him. He kicks it out top to Garland. 9 on the shot clock. Garland with Jimmy on. Drives. Kicks it to Okoro. 3 ball splash down from the right corner pocket. For Isaac Okoro, the third-year man out of Auburn. He turned 22 last week. Terrible foul by Garland. Jimmy, top of the arc, 26 feet away. Plus, it's his 5th. Tied at 92. Timeout that we'll keep here. This is going to be a challenge, too. I don't see a light flashing. Timeout's actually Miami's. Spo wants to set something up. Coach Bickerstaff with a little bickering. That settles back into his crew, and now we'll head and discuss some things with his bench as Miami is doing its very best to get out of here with a victory, and that's not something many teams have done. This is home game number 27 this season for the Cavaliers. They've won 21, only dropped 5. The Heat trying to get closer and closer to 500 on the road. They're -3 in that space. So looking for their 12th road win of the season. 13 all here in the fourth quarter, so 92 all for the game. I mean, this is just big in time for arguably the top 2 defensive in the NBA. Miami, the best fourth quarter defense in the association all season long. Toe-to-toe, dig in, stops and makes. And over the next 3-12, I bet you there are more stops than makes overall. Tied at 92. Jimmy with the rock. Top of the arc. Gets to the right elbow. Jumper off the front of the rim. Rebound by Mitchell. Spins and pushes up. Slows after getting past the timeline. Changes gears. Caleb foul. Mitchell was still rocking with Bam. The whistle had already blown. It's so loud in here. And I didn't even hear the whistle. I'm just seeing it. So that foul's on Martin. That's his third. What a night for him. 18 points on 7 of 8 shooting, including 4 or 5 from downtown. He has a career-high 10 rebounds and an assist plus a steal. That foul sent Mitchell to the line where he is his first free throws of the night. Only 4 of 8 for Cleveland tonight at the line. They just haven't been there a lot. First one goes for Mitchell. He has 16. Mobley, the top scorer for Cleveland, has 18. We still don't have a 20-point scorer in this game. 2:58 to go. Bunch of double-digit scores. As Mitchell missed that one and Bam pulled in the rebound. 8th time he's done it tonight. He's got 14 points. Butler has the rock. The game's top scorer with 19 points. Out top to Vincent. Back to Jimmy just above the left wing. Dives into the left block. Spins. Leaves it for Bam. Jumper. Bottom of the circle. Nailed it. Bam with 16. Heat up 1, 2, 32 to go. 94-93 the score. Garland slides across the top of the arc. He threw it right into a bunch of traffic. Jimmy knocked it away into the hands of Vincent. Ball now in Jimmy's hands. Bring it up, right dribble, right side. It's called for a screen from Gabe. Got it, used it, and that's a foul as Mobley ran right through the number 2 in Gabe's chest. Somebody pick that man up. Bam and Tyler do it. So that foul is number 3 for Mobley. Only one more to give, and the Heat will be in bonus for Cleveland. So near side inbound. Tyler, after hesitation, gets it to Jimmy, top of the arc. Jimmy puts it on the floor, opens it up, gets it off the glass. He missed it. Bam gets the offensive rebound, puts it back with a little hook. He says he got hacked. No call. He'll head the other way. Bam has 18. As does Hero. As does Martin. 19 for Butler. Heat up by 3. 1:49 to go. 96-93. Contested 3 by Mitchell. Nice job by Martin. Ball gets knocked out of bounds, and they say it's Cavs ball. Spo wants a look at the screen. He might challenge this thing. Might not have enough time. Trey Maddox is about to hand the ball to Mitchell and does. Inbound to Okoro. He stepped out of bounds. Heat ball. I love basketball karma. Miami 96. Cleveland 93. 1:38 to go. This game has been nuts. 11 lead changes, 12 ties. Biggest lead for Cleveland, 11. 9 for Miami. 3's the separation now. Jimmy trying to make it more. He did. Bottom of the circle jumper on the right side goes for Jimmy Butler. The game's only 20-point scorer, and he has 21. Blackjack. Always bet on black. 6-0 run for Miami. They're up by 5, 98-93. 1:23 to go. This is the Miami Heat audio experience.
Bedtime is rough, even for Peanut. That's why people will try anything to fall asleep. Headstands before bed, even blowing bubbles. But Ashley has a trick that works every time. A new Tempur-Pedic mattress. It adapts to your body's needs to help you fall asleep faster and stay asleep longer. You'll wake up feeling refreshed every day. Even Peanut agrees. So ditch the wacky bedtime rituals. Head to Ashley to take home a Tempur-Pedic today.
Hey, Heat Nation, the best way to celebrate a Heat win is with Papa John's Pizza. Because when the Heat win, you win too. The day after a Heat win, get 50% off online orders at regular menu price when you order from the Papa John's app or papajohns.com using the promo code HEATWIN. And don't forget to join Papa Rewards for exclusive items and score points towards free pizza with every order. Papa John's, the official delivery pizza of the Miami Heat. Offer valid for online orders only. Not valid with other discounts. Delivery fee and taxes extra and are not subject to discount offer.
Back to Miami Heat action. The Heat is on the radio.
The Cleveland Cavaliers haven't won consecutive games since a 3-game run, closing out 22-23. Overall 9-10 since its 22-11 start. Miami trying to keep it that way. 1:23 to go. Heat up 98-93. Cleveland inbound far side. Garland will handle it. Can't find anybody open. Finally does. Gets knocked away by Bam. Deep into the backcourt. Mitchell's bringing it up. Puts it on the floor. Pauses. Fires to Mobley. 3-ball. Left corner. It's a miss. Tyler with the rebound. Hero's 5th board to go with his 18 points. 1 minute remains. Heat up 98-93. Butler working from the top of the arc. Bottom of the circle. Spring flips it up. It's short. Bam with the offensive rebound. Got it to Nnamdi. 3-ball. It's off. Allen corrals it. Got it to Mobley, who pushed it to Garland. Garland up the right side. Got it inside to Mobley. Off the chest to Bam. Adebayo will get hit with the foul. No bucket. Mobley will head to the line.
Heat foul number 13, Bam Adebayo.
Bam's third personal foul.
At the line for your Cavaliers with 2 shots.
Mobley's first trip to the line tonight. He's got 18 and 7, plus 4 assists, 2 blocks. One of 7 players in UFC history to average over 2 blocks per game in a single season. Not this season, by the way. Dedmon is one of the others. Also, Taj Gibson. First one to miss hits the shriek you heard in the building. From Mobley. He made the second. 6 of a dozen have gone in from the line for Cleveland. Full court pressure. Ball into Tyler. Tyler dribbles out of trouble. Gets it up to Vincent right side. 33 seconds to go. Bounce pass to Hero. Hero drives, gets to Vincent. They're just putting on a dribbling clinic, the Miami Heat. Jimmy to Vincent. Skip pass to Mark. Bounce pass to Bam. 6 on the shot clock. Tyler. Fade. Bounces around. Misses. Bam with the offensive rebound. And he got fouled. Had to be. 15.4 remains in this game. The Heat up 4. And some sealing of the deal could happen if Bam goes to the line and knocks down these free throws. Bam with 7 fourth-quarter rebounds. He has a dozen to go with his 18 points. Actually, side out of bounds. Not the bonus yet. Next foul, though. It'll be bonus time. Vincent has to get this thing in. Had Tyler open. Gets it to Jimmy. Jimmy gets fouled by LeVert. LeVert tried to rip it from him. Cavs fans anxious. They wanted that foul right now. Let's go. Get to the line. Heat up 98-94. Butler heads to the line where he's hit 8 of 11. Part of his 21-point performance. And what a different game this one is versus the one we brought to you on November 20th. The Cavaliers beat down your Miami Heat 113-87. The foul was on LeVert, as I mentioned. He has 2 personal. Jimmy made the free throw. 22 points for 22. And that one pops out. Flipped out by Bam into the hands of Okoro. Timeout here in Cleveland. We'll keep it here with 11 seconds remaining. The Heat up 5 on the road. The Heat had lost 4 of their last 6 on the road after really balancing out their season on the road. And with New York and Milwaukee waiting still on this trip, if they can hold on tight here, that'll be fantastic. This season, games involving Miami and Cleveland have been the lowest scoring affairs in the NBA. The Heat average a combined 217. Cavaliers average a combined 218. And right now, this game is at what? 183. Miami and Cleveland, number 1 and 2 in the association in points per game allowed. 107 and 108 respectively. We knew what was coming. Butler with 22. Caleb Martin, 18. 18 for Adebayo. 18 for Hero. Off the bench, Gabe leading scorers with 9. Oladipo with 5. 3 for Orlando Robinson. And back up at the starting 5, Kyle Lowry, who's not playing again in a fourth quarter, has 6. And of that, by the way, Coach Bolger said, we have a lot of guys that live for those moments, and that's what I love about this group, but also sometimes not everybody can be in the end. And now it's Butler, Martin, Adebayo, Hero, and Vincent. Close it out. Garland, 3, right wing. Got it. It's a 2-point game with 8.7 remaining. We got another time. Miami wants to talk about the next possession. Up 99-97 with 8.7 remaining. Spo told you every time you tune in, you're going to get your money's worth. This game was tied after 3, but these two teams fight back. Well, they trail after 3. A combined 19 wins with these two teams have been trailing heading into the fourth quarter. This game won't qualify. 10 for Miami, 9 for Cleveland, 8 for Denver. The Kings, Clippers, and Mavericks have 7 each. So the remaining opponents on this trip, including Cleveland, let's put them in the mix so it's more dramatic, entered today a combined 29 games over 500. But if you're going to push yourself into the elite portion of the Eastern Conference, game on. Let's go. Cleveland, New York Knicks, Milwaukee. In their houses. Go get some W's and mean it. Get up to 8.7 remaining. Here comes Caleb, Jimmy, Tyler, Bam, and Nnamdi. Gable inbound far side. If you're new to the operation, Gabe's middle name is Nnamdi, and I like saying it. Big ups to Nigeria. Gabe gets it into Jimmy. Jimmy holds the rock, waits for the foul. Okoro got him. And he'll send the man to the line who's hit 9 of 13. The Heat 17 of 23 from the line. Not as good as they usually are. How about just 6 of 12 for Cleveland? Okay. Jimmy Butler leads all scorers with 22. It's going to stay at 22. Jimmy just missed his 5th free throw in 14 tries. Keep it dramatic, shall we? 7.3 remains. The remaining Cavs fans who didn't quit a little while ago are on their feet. Butler's got another one. From the line. He's at 9 of 14. It's 10 of 15 now. One timeout remaining for the Heat, nothing for Cleveland. Mitchell brings it up, fires the fading 3. It's a miss, and it's over. It's all over. And this belongs to the Heat. 197. A game that was absolutely all over the place. An 11-point early lead For the Cavaliers, a pushback by the Heat. They've been up by as much as 9 in this game. 11 lead changes. Game was tied 12 times. Only one 20-point score in the game. I'm stunned neither team got to 100 points. 197. How about that Miami Heat defense? Once again, smothering in the fourth quarter. Standing by waiting for our guest here on the Miami Heat audio experience as a paper airplane made it all the way to center court. Nice job, whoever put that one together. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a pleasure to have one Tyler Hero join us here on the Miami Heat audio experience. Man, everything that happened today, I imagine leaning on the NBA's finest fourth quarter defense was the most important. Tyler, can you hear me okay?
Can you hear me now?
Now we got you. What do you think?
There we go.
Did you hear my question there?
Yes, I did.
Your thoughts on the defense down the stretch?
No, we knew coming into it this wasn't going to be easy. Two great defensive teams, coming into the night, and you just got to leave it all out there, especially on that end of the ball. Played against a good defensive team. Nothing's going to be easy. Try to turn some defense into offense, but it was a great win for us, and especially to come into this environment and get this dub.
You guys got a bunch of guys that can score 30, 40 points, but when you guys have 23 from Jimmy, 18 from you, 18 from Caleb, Bam with 18, key contributions off the bench, is that the best offense, or what's your view of it? Let me leave it.
Yeah, that's definitely our best offense is whenever the ball has magic and has some pop to it flying around.